The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours BST. UK time, 1900 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours BST. The The stream will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours BST.
Hello everybody! Hopefully you can all see and hear me. Hopefully everything is going as planned, and hopefully the gremlins haven't invaded too much, as they so often do. Hey Reese. Thank you, Double Tap, for the confirmation that everything is all good. And once again, we are continuing with our very interesting run of Last of Us Part 2, where my brilliant co-pilot, or usually co-pilot, I guess, is running with my supervision. Oh, hold on, I'm going to have to move that. 1 second. Yeah, we're going to be running Last of Us 2 via the medium of blindfold, if you will, which will be very interesting indeed. There we go. Yeah, so, yeah, DB, if you would, if you would you kindly send the invite? But how are you all doing? Hopefully you're all doing well. For those of you that can see, I am dressed correctly, wearing a Last of Us shirt, because why not? I thought I might as well do that for the occasion. You good over there, DB? You all good?
Yes, I'm just getting everything set up. I normally get things set up before I get my headset on, and today I put my headset on first. So now I'm setting everything up after the fact.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean, it gets done either way around, doesn't it? Oh my word. Is that what you meant by getting set up, DB? Goodness
well,
me.
That was one of the things. That wasn't all of it.
with the I had to read that number like twice. With the 54-month resub. That is amazing. That is monumental support. That is wow. Oh no! They got another one.
Shoot.
Wow. Thank you so much, Double Tap, for the 46-month resub. That is once again amazing support. That just wow. What a way to kick off the start of the stream. Am I right, people? Wow. Oh, and the good thing is we now have confirmation that the hype train actually does change progress in the chat. That is great. Because we were wondering last week, weren't we? Or the last time we had one appear. Good to you been doing all right, Reese. I have been doing okay myself. I've been reviewing Doom: The Dark Ages, thanks to a review code, and you'll be able to hear more about that on well, when the review embargo lifts on Friday. Oh God, the cheer worked. Oh wow. Oh God! Oh no! More cheery bits. Oh what? What is with the 102? Is that a specific reason?
I'm moving the purple cheer bit from left to right. So it's purple, gray, gray, then it's gray, purple, gray, then it's gray, gray, purple.
Because reasons, I guess.
Exactly.
Oh my word, that is so kind of you, but also so ridiculous. I love it.
That still wasn't enough.
No.
We're almost to level 3.
No.
Hype train. Will that do it?
Ah!
There we go.
Oh, it actually does say it as well. That's good. Oh God.
Level 3. Woo!
Yay! Well, you mean woo woo? Sorry, that was terrible. We'll go with it. Oh my word! Thank you, Gecko. Wow, how are you doing, Gecko? Hopefully you're doing well. Yes, I await the invites, DB. Because last week, just to catch you all up, last week we had ridiculous Shambler one-shot during...
New notification.
Well,
new party activity.
Multiple
Press the PS
hunting
button for
pistol
details.
one-shot, actually.
Message from Bagen. Invited you to a party.
Let me just grab...
Bagen's party. New notification. Your game's home.
Ah!
Join the party.
Things popping up all over the screen on my
Party voice chat
PlayStation,
select.
which you
Invite
can't
players.
see because I've not
Button.
put it in yet.
Press Bagen. Leave sharing 1.
Oh, you put the share screen
Mute.
up first. I
Volume.
do it the other way around.
50. Mute.
When I do
Off.
these normally.
View shared screen.
View screen.
Share screen
And
selected.
now
Sharing. Waiting. Bagen.
waiting.
Shared screen. Item.
There we
Displaying
go.
host screen. Again.
And now if I
Button
do
right.
this and wait
Cross
for the
button.
guides to
Think,
stop
hold to draw.
speaking.
Left stick. Move pointer. R2 button.
Blah,
Hold
blah,
to
blah,
react.
blah, 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 blah.
I would just like to share, by the way, uh, just in case anyone doubts my devotion to the stream, I am literally like 2 minutes away from finishing Atomfall. Literally, like I could have just messaged you and said, "Hey, I'll be 5 minutes late." But no, I saved it, and I came over to do the stream, and then tonight after the stream, I'm going out for dinner, so I won't have a chance to finish it till tomorrow.
Oh, you
So
will.
tomorrow
It's
I'm
2
going to
minutes.
play the very last 2 minutes of Atomfall and see the first ending. And there's apparently 6 total.
I've
So I've got a lot of stuff to do.
Oh, that's very cool. Enjoy food as well later. Wait, hold on. Always weird you that May the 4th isn't. Oh, I didn't know that, Gecko. That is interesting is the wrong word, but that is certainly a thing. Wow, that is slightly strange. I agree. But yeah, I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Gecko. And yeah, so no, I appreciate your devotion to the cause, DB. That means a heck of a lot.
Options.
Of the stream, that is the cause of the stream.
Circle button, back.
And yeah, belated happy Star Wars Day as well, because I know you and I have played lots of Star Wars games over the years.
Indeed.
Well, I wouldn't say lots. We've played a couple, but they've
May
been
the
long.
4th be with you, and
May the 4th.
Happy
Revenge of the 5th.
The Revenge of the 5th, yes.
There you go. I remember when that one sort of first started to come into usage vaguely. And I was like, oh, that's fun. That's great. Oh, God. Either that or I just go full
That's
on.
especially true if you go out drinking on May the 4th.
Oh, God. Yeah, would be. Oh, my God. Or, no, I was going to say, you just go full Anakin. And as a response to Happy Revenge of the 5th, you just go, I hate you! Oh, God. Yeah, I honestly, I would love to play, because I played it years ago, the Revenge of the Sith video game. I actually have a copy of it on Xbox now, because it's
Is
back
that the one
compat.
that just got re-released on Switch recently?
I don't know if Revenge of the Sith got re-released. I know Bounty Hunter did. Or no,
Yeah, I think it was both of them. I just got an email. I get those Nintendo like
interesting.
emails, whatever. And 99% of the time, they're like, I don't care. It's
But you were
I
like,
don't know,
Star
another-
Wars game.
Yeah.
I ain't judging. That's a good reason to care about your emails.
I did play the Bounty Hunter game way back in the day on, I think, Xbox, original Xbox or Xbox 360.
It would have
Very long time
been.
ago.
Would have been. I don't know. I was going to say it would have been original Xbox. I played it many years ago on PS2, which is an interesting. But yeah, the combat in that is interesting. It's
X button,
workable,
select, circle button,
but you
back.
need constant help to get through most of it, pretty much. But the fights are fine. The boss fights are okay-ish. May the 4th, Revenge of the 5th, and Return of the 6th. Return of the 6th hasn't really kind of come into it, I don't think, a lot of the time. At least from where I'm standing. But I'm happy to acknowledge it. Anyway, we are now on whatever the 7th would be. Search for the 7th. Which sounds like an old like point and click adventure from the 90s. Maybe. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, there was something about 7 in one of the games.
What games? Which games?
Like one of the old Star Wars games, like Knights of the Old Republic or something.
Oh.
There was 7 somethings. Maybe it was Jedi Academy.
Oh, it could have been
Huh.
7 Trials or something. Also,
Yeah.
the 7th Sister as a thing from.
Oh yes, very good point.
X button, select,
What a boss fight
circle
those
button,
were,
back.
my word. Anyway, speaking of boss fights, let's make our way towards various encounters that may or may not have boss type enemies in future. Who knows?
And that may or may not be of the 3rd kind.
Oh, God. Well, they certainly will be if you start sending people into orbit with explosive arrows. Oh, God. There we go. And also, well done on the sci-fi reference. Right, let us continue. So,
Okay, let me get my blindfold and my refreshment. I've got
Stocking up
my-
to face the CEO. I mean, yeah. the I don't know. Yeah, I was trying to think of a good 3-letter thing, but I couldn't. I couldn't quickly enough. At least at the moment. But yeah, for those of you that don't know,
X button.
so
Select.
DB
Circle button.
is usually
Back.
my co-pilot. I am now technically in a way his, even though I don't have control over the game in this instance, and or at least not unless it is absolutely needed, which has happened, I believe, only twice in this entire run. Once to make a jump, and the second time to run him away from a large series of infected, simply known as the Horde, because that is hard enough to do when you know what you're doing, and it's very difficult to do in your first few tries.
I
Chief,
think there
the
was
Chief
one other
Evil
time when
Officer,
I-
that's good.
When I missed an item.
Oh
like,
yeah, no, there was, yeah, there was actually. I forget what it was. I think it was a card or something, but it just wasn't doing whatever it was meant to do. But I've been doing a very fun. While DB gets ready, I've been doing a very fun glitchy run of my own on Grounded. But the glitch specifically
X
allows
button.
me to use all my
Select.
gameplay
Circle button.
modifiers.
Back.
So I am doing infinite ammo Grounded. Which is not a thing you should
that's
be able to.
convenient.
Well, yeah. Well, infinite ammo, infinite crafting Grounded, and infinite melee durability as well. But to be honest, it's not because the only reason I'm doing it like that and not sort of the legit way is because I've already done it on console once, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing the legit scavenge everything version. I can't be dealing with that. It takes too long. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Anyway, onwards. I forget where we got to.
Okay. So do I.
Other than being by water, apparently, according to the noises. And items. Ooh. And there's a special over in the distance. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. all I could think of then when I'd said those words was Hagrid out of Harry Potter. Just, I should not have said that. And he just constantly, throughout the rest of the film, he's like, I should not have said that. Oh, it's taking you over there. I think it's going to then take you back. I think. Yep, grab the things out of the drawer.
4 parts.
Yeah, the thing I'm realizing over time is that the game seems to basically,
Ooh.
when you scan for items, where'd it go?
You have to move back and back in, I think. Maybe. It's one of those. Being a little strange. Oh, unless it wants you to go over the top and then round. Oh, there you go. It's probably that drawer.
The game seems to
7 parts.
always guide you towards the nearest thing of whichever type you scanned. And the problem with that is if you're like in the middle of like a round room, for example, it'll basically take you to one side. And then if there's nothing halfway to the other side, it'll take you to the other side. And like you can end up crossing 9 times as much distance as you need to.
Oh, God, yeah. Exactly. And that's why...
Just because it's always doing whatever's
Whoa!
nearest instead of any sort of workable route.
Yeah. I see what you mean. It's not like a pathfinding system. It just kind of goes, whee! It's going to go all the way over. Yep, key. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, there we go. Almost. Oh!
4 parts.
Instead of picking it all up at once, you're just like, and this washer's mine, and this washer's mine, and this washer's mine. And Mr. Washer Man over there's like, no, you
Oh,
can't
there we
have.
go.
Stability. 4x scope. Long range handgun with
You
high
can't have
damage
my
and
washers
slow
again.
reload
This.
speed. You have 77 weapon parts. Triangle button. Inspect.
You have
X
options
button.
here.
Upgrade.
Stability is an
Circle
option
button.
technically.
Close.
You've been hitting stuff.
Stability. Craftable. Replace the pistol grip to decrease with 4x scope. Craftable.
I mean-
Have damage. Not enough weapon parts.
Oh, what? There's a
Replace the barrel
damage
to fire
upgrade?
more
Huh.
powerful shots.
How much is
Plus 25% damage.
I mean-
Cost 80 weapon
Wha-
parts.
oh, you
have
are-
77 weapon
Game, you no. I would say I would
20%
just say for that, to be
available
honest.
Stability Military
Well-
pistol,
Yeah,
available
let's see
upgrades.
if there's
Fire
anything
rate,
else.
Recoil,
I mean,
short-range
those
handgun
two are
with
decent.
double-barrel shotgun. Available
Fire rate and
upgrades.
recoil, not
Stability,
bad.
mid-range shotgun with
Stability's
rifle,
alright,
crossbow.
you know.
Available upgrades. Stability.
I mean, as we
4
said
stealth,
before, stability is one of those
long-range
weird
crossbow
ones.
with
You
silent
wouldn't
shots
think it'd
and
matter, but it
speed.
does.
You have 70 set semi-auto
Do you know what I
rifle.
mean?
Available
Like, you might
upgrades.
miss
Stability,
things.
mid-range rifle with high fire rate
I
and modern
personally, I
accuracy.
would say
You
save up
have
for the damage on the
77
pistol, but that's just
weapon
me
parts.
because you're like
think
3
you're
off of
right.
it.
Triangle button. Inspect.
Like, you-
Well, wait, what did we... How did we one-shot the...
The Shambler, that was hunting
yeah.
pistol. But also, don't.
Without the
Yeah,
upgrade, or did we
yeah,
get the
we-
upgrade and it didn't save it?
No, I would have remembered if we'd have got that. I'm sure of it. We didn't need the upgrade for that. But it is a good. I don't know whether you. I watched it, but I thought it was a one shot. It may have actually been a 2. I thought it was 1 though. You definitely one shot at least a couple of things. I'd have to rewatch it again to confirm. I'm not saying you didn't. I'm just saying I would need to rewatch it to double check that you. Whoa! You did a potentially unsafe jump there. Goodness me. Don't do that again. I mean, that's fine because you didn't. No, this part scares me, to be honest, because there's little weird jumps that it tries to make you do, and I died trying to get a coin from back here before, or round here somewhere. It was not fun. I died twice during my very light per chapter permadeath run that I did on PC recently. Did you make a landing there? Or did the... I would go towards the... Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I would go towards that special on the right, but that's just me. Unless that is the coin, which it might be. Yeah, so to your right there's a special. Permadeath runs ended here. Like, it was around here. Not exactly here, but around this point. There's a coin down near the edge of one of the jumps.
19.
And you
Supplements.
either make it and you grab the coin, or you don't
Crafting.
make it
Health,
and you...
listen, mode clarity. Not
you
enough
don't make...
supplements.
Yeah.
Enemies seen in listen mode show up in sharper clarity. Hold R1 button. to sense
I don't
nearby
know. Like, it always
enemies.
makes me laugh that that's part of the skill tree when you have these
Supplements.
features
You
on.
have 24.
It just makes me
Supplements.
laugh.
Oh,
Circle
24.
Yeah.
We got a whole bunch, and I was like, "Hey, how many do we have?" And we had like we had 5 before, and now we
yeah,
have 24.
You can check. Well mathed. Well, mathsed. Mathsed. Oh, well, you know what I mean. Well,
Yeah, see, I'm
mathematicized.
American. We just do it with the one math.
Yeah, but it doesn't make it any easier to count, does it? Oh god, my brain when I was trying to think of how to say mathsed was just like. Just like that. Just yeah, thinking. Actually, it might let you get this. Maybe. Oh, is this that one? No, it's not that. It's leading you around here. Ooh. Oh, could this be? Yeah, this is.
Ah,
Oh god, yeah. That. See what I mean? It's that fall there, I think. You may, yeah. You're gonna have to work your way back in. Is it? Oh, you can see what I
wait,
mean.
We didn't get the items.
Nope.
Well, that's annoying.
No, you can get it. I think you just have to work your way back round and up and over and through and in. You'll see what I mean. Sort of. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Did you rescan? If so, you're not going to. Yeah, that probably
Nope.
that looks like the jump. that I was-
Wait,
Yeah. So that
did
special.
we miss it?
I think you might have inadvertently missed it. It's only a
Options.
coin.
Alt
It's
F6,
fine.
Load game. Restart
No,
checkpoint.
no. I wouldn't bother.
X button.
honestly.
Select. Restart from the
I
most
wanna.
recent. Yes.
I don't want to miss stuff.
It's literally just a coin, from what I'm remembering.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
a collectible.
Where we're supposed to be.
Okay.
Remember,
Okay.
This building will take us to the building.
remember that
Oh,
time
actually,
we,
it only
we
puts you
redid-
here, so that's fine. Only puts you.
Yeah, remember that time we did the like redid a chapter and a half because
Yeah.
we missed
But
an
that,
item?
no, but that was a training manual which gave you flaming shotgun rounds, not a flipping coin. No. I get you though. I get where you're coming from.
Subplants.
I get where you're coming from. Yeah, it's just really awkward because you like either you'll get it. I don't know what the positioning is. It's really tricky. I've had trouble getting it. I must have got it before. I just don't know how I did. That's the weird thing. I couldn't tell you how to get it because it's really, really, really tricky to get. People, keep an eye out and see if it is indeed a coin. Those of you that can see in chat, because I believe it probably is, and I'd like to be proven right. So you're nearly there.
Let me just rescan to double check. Okay, it's there.
Yeah, so you kind of head forward and round.
Okay, directly in front of us.
So you may or may not drop off the edge as you move forward towards it. You're like right. Yeah, see, you're there.
Okay, so that was a small drop.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you'll have to turn slightly here, I think. Just keep maneuvering slowly across the thing. Very. Actually, I don't know. You might have to come out of
sounds
listen
like
because it
it's
does.
dead center.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you're moving. If you come out of listen, you might see a jump queue. There is one? No. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you oh, grab it! Grab the thing! Yay!
Woohoo!
Press
You got it.
hashtag to view.
Okay, that was particularly annoying.
Yes, now you can understand why I was initially saying don't bother with it. You're fine though. Well done. It's not the easiest one to get. Because if you drop down there slightly wrong, then you could potentially die. Like if you drop weirdly. I'm sure that's the one I missed in my actual run recently when I was redoing it. I've been enjoying doing my glitchy grounded run. Do you know why? Because I've not been going for any of the collectibles or anything. So I've not had to scan. I'm just playing it like it's Doom Eternal. Run through, shoot all the dudes, go to the next interactable. It's pretty fun, I will admit. Not that this game isn't. I'd argue this game is never fun, but that's because of the genre, like dark narrative, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
One thing that I really think that The Last of Us is missing, both the first and the second one, is a good chainsaw. Because you keep getting low on ammo.
Yeah,
and
you just want to
if
change.
only you had a chainsaw, problem solved.
Yeah, because as Doom players will know, you chainsaw your enemies and they just turn into ammo boxes, essentially, for all of your weapons. You never have to worry about crafting ammo ever again. That honestly, I would love to see that as a mod.
It's a missed opportunity, I tell you.
Just chainsaw a clicker in the face. I honestly, you know what could actually theoretically work in the scope of the game's audio, maybe. I don't know how the game's audio is constructed, but the idea of changing all the weapon sounds where possible for Doom equivalents. So you'd be running around with like the super shotgun instead of one of the shotgun variants. Nice.
Circle button, back, L, shift,
I actually,
inventory
yeah.
full, recipe
I
required,
think you could have left. I don't know how many. I missed how many you had before, but you might be right.
Inventory full, recipe requires.
You're
red,
good.
I had
canister.
6.
Oh,
I'm up
okay.
to
So you
8.
crafted 2. That's fine. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. New Doom is coming very soon, indeed, Gecko. 2 things. 1, I have a review code. Review embargo lifts May the 9th. And 2, I have ordered separately the premium collector's bundle thing. So I will be getting a cool statue of the Doomslayer to have here. Which, rest assured, if you want to see it on camera, you can just ask, and I will sort that out.
If you don't want to.
No, I don't wanna.
I don't know exactly what that was about, but I appreciate her take on it.
Yeah, well, basically, ridiculous jumps over ridiculous drops, I think, is the general consensus, from what I understand.
So Abby should have been putting in more
for your
time
cousin.
on leg day then.
No. Well, instead of arm day, yeah, maybe.
Exactly.
Either that, or she should have got the double jump
This
boots
way.
that let you Either that, or she should have learnt from Cal Kestis. Just learnt a Jedi flip. Oh, God. Even though I know what's happening here, these jumps still make me nervous. Up the ladder. Up the ladder? No? You're just gonna... There you go. No?
What is...
Jump forward up to the thing and then climb. No?
I'm trying to climb. Oh,
There you go.
okay. I kept pushing up, and she kept jumping off, but if I push down,
Oh,
she
mate.
climbed the ladder.
Oh, did
Maybe
you
it's
not
a
nav
down ladder?
You should have nav assisted onto the...
Oh, once
I
you're
think.
on the ladder.
You can nav assist to orient yourself to make sure it's going to work.
Ah, okay.
You can do that.
You told me that once before, and I completely forgot.
No, it's all right. To be honest, I'd sort of only half remembered it because it's all muscle memory at this point. So I had to remind myself to remind you, if that makes sense.
How much higher are we going?
You're gonna be okay.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Yes.
You remember Abby's sort of facing her fears.
7 parts.
Oi, you got enough for hunting pistol damage when you want to grab it, when you can, by workbench. The funny thing is, I bet as a sighted player, you could actually, in theory, go back down and do that. I wonder if you. I wonder if you could.
Oh, like if one of the things we passed might
Yeah.
have been like a
Like a
progression.
like a lock,
Lock.
like a soft
Yeah.
lock, not soft lock, invisible barrier thing. Really? In Battlefield 1 there's a chance they'll use that? Really? I didn't know that. Does it have an audio equivalent? Yeah, you might want to... I think it's just where you're stuck. If you item scan... Oh, maybe not. Weird. Move back a little, because I think you're stuck in a door, maybe. Maybe?
What is that?
That's a navigation error sound. Basically, if you've errored yourself. Ooh, that's... It should be giving you a... Weird. So usually that means combat, but in this case, it doesn't, as far as I'm aware. I think your game is just balked itself. That's not ideal. Restart checkpoint is normally what I do if that ever happens.
Options. Quit to main
Again,
menu.
not
Restart
ideal.
checkpoint. Restart from the most. Yes.
Yeah, not ideal.
See how far back we go.
Check your coins as well. Oh, you're back here. That's fine. You need to look at it to see if that's a special sound. So you're going through that door, and that door just breaks. Maybe just move forward.
Oh.
Maybe just move forward. There you go. See?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I said about being stuck in a door, and I was half right. I guess like you were half stuck in the door.
Pass along. The elders have agreed to a truce with the wolves. They will stay away from our island and won't engage with any Seraphites passing through their outer territories. To maintain this peace, we must all work together. Our goals remain the same. These are simply different means to achieve them.
I mean, fair enough.
1. Artifact.
So wait, are they saying that the Seraphites and the Wolves' goals are the same?
Well, that's the implication of that note, I would have said.
But they hate each other, don't they?
Well, you'll kind of see, to an extent. Because I think...
This way.
Keep an eye out for things as well.
How do we not find these?
Wolves never look up.
What does that mean?
It means no matter how many people or guns you have, we'll find a way around you.
Maybe you should stop saying we, since they're trying to kill you.
You can confirm it has a different side as well. That's very cool. I'm going to have to go and try and look that up. Unless you have a video, in which case, stick it in meme and video store. Ooh.
Military pistol. Pistol ammo.
What are you
10.
gonna-
Loaded.
Yeah?
6. Military pistol. Hunting
Whoa.
pistol. Hunting pistol ammo.
Don't know if you
1.
heard that in the
Loaded.
distance.
7. Reserve.
There's glass shattering. Yeah, you might want to I mean, that works.
Hunting pistol. Hunting pistol ammo. 0. Loaded. 7. Reserve.
Goodness me. Oh, that's why stability. I mean, fair enough. You want to
Semi-auto
make sure
rifle.
you've got a
Semi-auto
shot
rifle ammo.
rather than.
12. Loaded. 6. Reserve.
Oh. You might want to move in slightly, maybe. I mean, you could always play this stealthily if you wanted to, but not much of a chance of that. Oh, grab that as well. Grab that. Grab it, because that's better than you.
1. Machete. Durability. 5.
Oh. I always grab that. Even if I've upgraded my previous one, I always... Fair enough. Oh, nice shot, Lev. Don't know if you saw that. You just shot an arrow right across you into the other side. The other... Nice. Oh.
It's a gurgly sound.
Yeah. I think you hit that person right in the... Oh, right in the neck. Ow.
Let me help.
I got it.
Oof. I'm not sure quite what that's about.
Did you hear what they called me?
Yeah.
Do you want to ask me about it?
Do you want me to ask you about it?
No.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Like I feel like that was handled well. Personally, I mean, I'm not part of the demographic in question.
Well, I feel like if you didn't want to talk about it, you wouldn't ask the person if they heard what they called you. You know what I mean?
No, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I like the fact that they immediately, they immediately acknowledge it at least. Because otherwise you would be very confused. Do you know what I mean? Like hearing a character be called 2 different names is like, wait, what? And then you're like, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, they're a religious cult. It seems fairly obvious why they'd call him an apostate, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you... I'm going to be honest, I didn't know what the word meant until I heard it mentioned in this game and looked it up.
Oh.
I don't even think I'd heard the word before. Maybe I had, and... Well, clearly I'd not read enough Warhammer. Because they use words like heretic and stuff in that, so... Don't know whether they ever use the word apostate, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I know a word they do use. Space Marine!
Space Marine! There you go. You said it wrong. And that's... oh, sorry, wait.
And that is 2 words, brother!
Oh, God. I've missed playing that game. That was fun. Playing the sequel. That was good. Doing operations with me, Wobbles, Cam, and Frank. That was a lot of fun.
Why am I stuck?
Because you need to... There you go.
No, but I'm not going anywhere.
Move your camera slightly. Just see if it decides to... Weird. See, that looks like you're moving.
Yeah, but I am, and then I stop.
See if you...
There's no-
Are you crouched or are you...
Footstep.
Yeah, I see it.
Footstep,
I see it.
footstep.
Are you crouched? Are you standing? What are you doing?
I'm crouched.
Well,
Well, I can stand and try to run.
Yeah, sometimes. Well, yeah, sometimes, or just stand and.
No.
Okay. Move all the way back out, and then because you're moving in like a tiny. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. You just had to turn around the little corner, which happens. This is the thing. People say Last of Us 2. Or, like, there are people who hold Last of Us 2 in really, really high regard, and they're like, you know, it's like absolutely fantastic, fully accessible. And I'm like, yeah, but then you get stuff like that, where there's like weird navigation quirks. I get not every game can be perfect, but even so. Ooh, things.
Oh.
Portal 2 Space Core in the 40k universe? Oh god.
Scars built all this?
Seraphites.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Left stick.
It's pretty
rotate,
cool.
Circle button.
What's cool?
Like, impressive. Awesome. Oh, that's kind of pretty. And a little
What?
creepy.
I'm not sure.
What do I do here?
You read because there is a readable, I think. Oh no, no, that's not a readable. It's a. I don't know. It put you in a. It was a collectible though, so.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not entirely sure what that was, but it doesn't matter. The point being, you did a thing. And there is also a special item over there. That's the thing. Sometimes you just have to go with it. You know, the game does a thing. You're like, okay, fine. Ooh.
1 arrow.
Haven't seen one of those for a while.
1
Oh, it's a statue. I'm guessing
Wow.
it's a.
1 parts.
That's a lot of parts. Oh God, no! You've just reminded me of C-3PO. My parts are showing. Oh my goodness! And speaking of which, there's a workbench here. Yay.
Oh, sweet.
Semi-auto rifle. Available upgrades. Cross double-barreled military pistol.
Ooh.
Hunting pistol.
Yeah.
Available upgrades.
I mean, you don't need the
Forest
extra
fence,
damage, but
long-range
the extra
ability.
damage
But
is
I
nice.
want it.
Craftable
Exactly.
damage.
Why would you not?
Craftable.
Right?
Replace the barrel to fire more powerful shots. Plus 25.
I just wanna listen to it.
Cost 80. Weapon parts.
Oh.
You have 100.
Wait,
and
let's hear that again.
Damage. Craftable. Replace the barrel to fire more powerful shots. Plus 25.
25% damage.
I mean,
yes.
it might not sound like much, but 25% is it's 25% more than you had before. So, like, I enjoy it when a game lets me upgrade my damage. I'm like, yes, go on. Yeah, holding it. I'm guessing that statue. So,
My
Gecko,
hand cannon is now a hand space laser.
and then you got to just go. I'm a firing my laser. Just that meme from. Yeah, Gecko's like you were holding a small wooden statue of a lady. I'm guessing that's the Seraphite Prophet potentially.
13. Supplements.
Bigger numbers is better. Yeah, number go up. Exactly.
Crafting. Health kit.
I'm honestly
Inventory
looking
full.
forward to seeing what
Recipe required
Borderlands
bonus.
4 does in terms of
Inventory full.
accessibility.
Incendiary shells. Inventory
That'd be
full.
good.
Hunting pistol ammo. Craftable. Recipe
Oh yeah, you
required.
used a few, didn't you?
Explosive and blade. You
Yeah.
have explosive 2.5, blade 1 3/4, hunting pistol ammo 5, maximum 8, standard ammo for the hunting
What did it
pistol.
craft?
Deals heavy damage with high accuracy.
Yeah, I mean,
Crafts 2.
I think
shifts,
5's good for
inventory
now.
Full.
yeah,
Recipe
5's all
melee
right.
upgrade.
Yeah, it's once you get down to like
Recipe
3 that you gotta
binding
worry.
And blade. You have binding 3.
Yeah, you
blade,
don't
1
need any.
3/4,
You've-
melee weapon 1, melee upgrade 0.
You
Oh
don't-
yeah, wait. How do I check? I do a swing.
Yeah, and then you.
You are standing. Health 100
Yeah.
and 10. Machete equipped.
Ooh.
5. Durability. Shivs 6. Crafting available.
Yeah, so you're fine. You're fine for now.
So I can do like 4 more swings, and
Yeah,
then I'll
four
do the
four
upgrade.
more, then craft it. That's fine.
Okay.
Maybe you can finally wield those as weapons that
Military
reload by
pistol,
tossing them
pistol
away.
ammo,
Indeed.
10, loaded.
I
6,
hope so. Like
reserve,
honestly, I
silencer not
hope
equipped.
it's accessible. I will gladly give that game a go. Yeah.
You are standing. Health 100.
I don't
and
know,
10.
you might-
Military pistol equipped.
Yeah.
10. Ammo loaded. 6. Reserve. Silencer equipped.
I was going to say you might
Shifts,
not
6.
necessarily need it.
Crafting available.
How can I check the durability of the silencer?
You, to my knowledge, you can't, which is an interesting oversight. I don't know. I don't know whether as a sighted player you can. I genuinely have no idea. I've never heard of people checking silencer durability.
No, for sighted players, there's little pips under it, just
Oh,
like
so
there's
it- so there
for
is a
melee
durability-
weapons.
Well, that's interesting. Huh. I genuinely don't think there is a way to check it, which is weird. Oh well. You just have to live with it. Just count your shots. Do you remember that? It just flashed me back to that time where you were like, 1, 2, 3, silencer
I'll go first
breaks,
this time.
and then just, and I was like, you might have a thing you want to craft, and then, blam! It's like, ah. Then you were just like, oh no!
Seriously, how high up are we
actually, yeah,
It's another.
you have
He's with our
the
private
ability
house.
to take targets.
He passed bravely. You should be proud. We are. Thank you. The elders have offered us a new child. That is a great honor. Elizabeth is grateful. I'm
No,
just
you-
not sure she's ready yet.
I'm just listening.
The elders know what's best. It will all be
To your
for
right.
the best.
She's got a bow.
Yes, of course.
Semi-auto rifle. Semi-double barrel shotgun.
I mean-
Shotgun ammo. Double barrel
oh.
shotgun. Crossbow. Arrow.
Oh,
crossbow,
okay.
Arrows.
Yeah.
1. Loaded. 4. Reserve.
Oh, how did that miss? That shouldn't have missed. What? I think it's just range. What? Wow. Finally. Goodness me. Right. There you go. I think it might have just been angles or something weird. That's very strange. You used like 4 arrows. I mean... You haven't even killed that one yet. That's awkward.
Options.
Yeah, I don't
Main
blame
menu.
you.
Restart
for-
encounter.
yeah.
Restart the
That
encounter. Yes.
was not.
That was far from optimal, but that wasn't necessarily your fault.
Yeah.
Semi-auto
I don't
rifle.
think. That was a
Semi-auto
weird...
double-barrel shotgun.
Because
Double
just
barrel
remember,
crossbow.
you've got your
Crossbow.
pistol with a
Arrows.
silencer on it as
1.
well.
Loaded. 4. Reserve
Oh, good point.
military pistol.
Just to
Pistol
remind
ammo.
you.
10. Loaded. 6. Reserve. Silencer equipped.
Okay, that's not a... I don't... Oh, hello. Yeah.
Okay.
Semi-auto rifle ammo. 12. Loaded. 3. Reserve.
I mean, you could... I mean, that works. Yeah. Ooh. Sort of like head neck shot. Yeah. Ooh.
Where'd you go?
Ah, don't blame me for trying it. I'd move in a bit because they're... Oh, what? How did you... Okay. That's a weird stun shot. Very strange. That's what that noise means, by the way. It's a stun. A sort of brrr noise. Yeah, you have options. Oh, wow. That's Lev putting in work. Nice. There are quite... Okay. I was going to say there are quite a few here, as you've noticed. Yeah, just keep your eyes peeled.
Military hunting pistol. Hunting pistol.
Oh,
ammo.
okay.
1. Loaded. 4. Reserve.
That's when I know you're serious. Oh, actually, there's a... Yeah. So that was a melee that's better than the one you've got, apparently.
Okay. Take that.
1. Machete. Durability. 6.
Scour the roof.
Oh.
They must be nearby.
Yeah, you've got options because they don't know you're here. Or just shoot him in the head with a hunting pistol. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to jump over there to get to him, I think. I mean, yeah. But you don't have to kill everybody. Just to remind... How did that miss? And I would leave hunting pistol alone because you've only got 1 left, I think. Or 2 left, maybe. Maybe I miscounted.
Semi-auto rifle. Semi-auto rifle ammo. 7. Loaded. 0. Reserve.
He was behind a chimney, apparently, according to Gecko. What? Wow. The aim is weird tonight. The aim is weird. Do you know what I mean? Just in general, the aim is... Oh. Everyone's... I just keep thinking of Red Dwarf. They're
these
dead,
scars.
Dave. Just...
Seraphites, whatever.
Just, what?
Yeah.
Even the captain?
Fuck.
Yes, even the cat. Everybody is dead, Dave.
Seraphite cuts before.
Just that. Yeah, go around, pick up all the things where you can. I tend to loot as I'm fighting people, personally. Like I tend to sort of kill a couple of people, grab loot. Ooh, yeah, because you took a couple of...
Total.
Oh, good.
125.
Oh, you didn't take that many hits. That's all right. You were at 110 before, so I think it was just there anyway. I don't think you took any, actually, saying that.
I think your approach is better in terms of like looting and fighting. Problem is for me, like as soon as combat starts,
You
like,
panic.
yeah, I'm just in combat mode and that's it.
Yeah, no, I get it.
0.
I was annoyed to see 4 crossbow arrows go into that one enemy. I was like, oh man.
Yes.
Like I was annoyed for you, if that makes sense.
And I got like it wasn't like I missed.
Like you got a
you
couple
heard
of body
the-
shots. Yeah, you got a couple of body
Yeah.
shots, which is weird because they should have actually connected. I think it might just be like a range thing. But then saying that, you've hit clickers at like a decent range with it, so no idea. RN Jesus was not on your side, I guess.
3. Semi-auto rifle ammo.
Nice. You might want to do a clip check on your rifle, just to remind
Semi-auto
you.
rifle. Semi-auto rifle ammo. 3. Loaded. 3. Reserve.
Wow, you used way more auto rifle bullets than I would have done. Because personally, I would have tried to go as stealthy as I could. But that's just me. You know, this isn't my playthrough. Oh, actually, craft. I was going to say, if you can craft some pistol ammo, you might want to.
1. Hunting pistol ammo.
Oh, actually, hold on. Yeah, no, wait. Oh no, you've actually got.
Figure the
That's-
devil.
Actually, no, you might be all right,
Inventory
'cause,
full. Pipe bombs. Incendiary shell. Hunting
Wait,
pistol
hang on,
ammo.
check your pipe bombs.
Craftable.
I just want to see what they
Recipe
need.
requires explosive and blade. You have
Yeah.
explosive 2.5, blade 1 3/4.
Wait, how
Hunting
many-
Pistol ammo 3, maximum 8. Standard ammo for the hunting pistol.
So I
Deals heavy
personally,
damage and
Three.
accuracy. Crafts.
I
2
personally would
bullets.
actually save one.
X button.
If you look at your
Craft.
pipe bombs,
Circle
you'll see
button.
they need
Back.
explosives as
L1
well.
Incendiary pipe bombs. Inventory full. Recipe requires alcohol, canister, and explosive. You have alcohol 3, canister 3, explosive 2.5. Pipe bombs.
So you can-
4, maximum 4. Bounces on impact.
Oh,
and
you
explosive
haven't
for short
unlocked the
delay.
thing yet, have you? The other tree with the
Listen,
extra
mode
pipe
clarity,
bombs.
Not enough craft more shivs.
There's a-
Learn momentum, not faster movement, not ordnance. Improved pipe bombs, learnable. Craft
Oh.
more effective pipe bombs that are deadly.
Well,
in a
that's-
larger
that'd
area.
be good
Plus
to learn
50%
anyway.
Blast radius. Cost 30. Supplements. You have 37.
I mean, that
Supplements.
if you scroll down to the bottom of this tree, actually
X button,
go down.
improved silencers. This skill
Go-
is locked
keep going
until
down.
you acquire prereq-
Keep going
craft more
down.
pipe
I don't know.
bombs.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
skill is locked until
So-
you
Ah,
acquire
okay.
prerequisite
Basically,
skill.
grab all
Increase your
all of
efficiency
these
by
because
crafting
this
pipe
entire
bombs.
tree is a good
Improved
idea.
silence, improved pipe bombs.
Yeah, grab
Learnable.
that.
Craft more effective pipe bombs that are
And
deadly
then
in
you
a
won't have
larger
enough for the
area.
next one,
Plus
that's fine.
50% blast
Um,
radius. Crafting pipe bombs. Inventory.
I don't
full.
know.
Recipe
The fun thing
requires
is, I don't know if that
alcohol,
applies
canister,
to
and
the
explosive
existing
kit.
pipe bombs.
Silencer, craftable.
I don't think it
Recipe
does, but it might do.
requires Rag and canister. You have rag 3, canister 3, silencer 0. You now have.
I mean,
1
yeah.
Silencer.
Fair enough.
Melee upgrade.
It's just you've used a
Craftable.
canister
Recipe
already.
requires
You don't-
binding
you
1,
haven't used your
blade.
melee
You
yet, so
have
you're fine.
binding 3,
Ignore that.
blade.
This is why I'm here. I'm trying to help.
See a way out of here?
And if ever I'm giving you too much info, DB, you know just to tell me to shush. That's the thing, chat. I will give info, but if I'm told to be quiet about it, then I will for these kinds of runs. Because that's not. I'm not here to ruin it. I'm here to supervise, as we termed it a while ago.
You can advise all you want. You just can't tax our tea.
Wow. Wow. I don't plan to. Seems like your president's doing enough tariffs and taxes for all of us. Yeah, I don't normally go into
Yeah.
politics, but I feel like that was.
What goes around comes around, I guess, even on a 300-year time scale.
Wow. Again, this is a safe space.
No, actually,
yeah.
the last guy who taxed our tea, it didn't turn out so well for him. So maybe if we're lucky, it won't turn out so well for this guy, and we'll declare independence or something.
Wait, independence from who? From him? How would that even work? I'm not even going to try and. Yeah, America declares independence again from itself. That'd be a wow.
Canister.
Well, yeah, I mean, we did that in 1865.
Oh, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose, kind of. Yeah. Wow. Oh, up we go. I love the ambience of this whole sequence. Very, very cool. Oh, more
1 canister.
Oh, wow, you got a whole entire
Oh.
canister. Wow.
That's helpful.
So crafting that silencer was actually a good idea. Normally you craft a silencer and you don't see a canister for flipping ages. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. This is why I like infinite ammo and infinite crafting runs, because you get to not have to do all of this. Do you know what I mean? You get to just kind of run around and go through
Shoot
rather
things.
than... Well, yeah. Run around, traverse, shoot things. And occasionally get long exposition hallways. Kind of.
3. Semi-auto rifle ammo.
Nice.
Oh, I like that.
Semi-auto rifle. Semi-auto rifle ammo. 6. Loaded. 3. Reserve.
Yeah, you're just
military
gradually
pistol.
filling it
Pistol
up
ammo.
by 3.
1. Loaded. 7. Reserve. Military pistol. Hunting pistol. Hunting pistol ammo. 1. Loaded. 2. Semi-auto rifle.
mean,
Crossbow.
yeah.
Arrows. Crossbow. Arrows. 1. Semi-auto rifle. Crossbow. Double barrel shotgun. Double barrel shotgun. Shotgun
Just
ammo.
orchestrating
2.
your...
Loaded. 6. Reserve.
I-
Incendiary
yeah.
shells. 4.
Yeah, I mean...
No.
Can you
So,
not...
so I'm currently on regular ammo? Oh,
Yes,
get
you
away from
are.
that
Yes, you
thing.
are. Yeah, you are. You're currently on regular.
Well, I want to go... What? Oh, good lord.
Well-
Okay, so how do I switch? Triangle?
Yep, yep. And now if
Okay.
you go back on...
Crouched and aiming.
No,
Health,
oh,
100.
no, if you go back
10,
onto your shotgun,
25, double
so
barrel
like
shotgun,
away and
equipped, incendiary shells.
Oh.
Semi-auto rifle.
away
double
and
barrel
in.
Shotgun, incendiary
There you
shells.
go.
2. Loaded.
Okay.
2.
That's the
reserve,
easy way to check,
shotgun ammo,
rather than what
8.
you just tried to do.
So aim triangle.
Yeah,
Now I've switched.
No.
Now I'm back to regular.
yeah. And then if you want to
Okay.
verify, you press left on your D-pad. And it
Semi-auto rifle.
Oh, and
double barrel
there you go.
shotgun, shotgun ammo. 2. Loaded. 6.
There you go.
Reserve,
So as long as it
incendiary
doesn't say
shells, 4.
incendiary shells, then you're on regular. Like if or rather if it doesn't say it first. Sorry, that's what I meant.
I'm still just looking for an excuse to use the incendiary shells.
I know.
But I don't want to have them on by default.
No, exactly. That's the trouble. Like, you don't want to use those by accident. If you're going to use it, you want to use it well. I mean, we went through enough to get the flipping
What
things.
to now? Wait, let me guess. Up.
You can almost hear the smile on Lev's face there. He's just like, yes, up. Like, ooh,
10. Supplements.
nice.
Ooh, I like that.
You're about halfway probably to the next tier-ish, maybe. Depending on how much the next tier costs, but yeah. This is why I want like a fully action shooter. Do you know what I mean? Like, where you're not having to grab all the items off of every surface. Where you're
Yeah,
just
like
going
a,
through...
like an Uncharted version of
Yeah.
Last of Us.
Well, like an
Or
Uncharted... Yeah,
Last of Us.
like Last of Us for Uncharted is what you're trying to say. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. Like, or... I mean, even better would be like a Spider-Man version of it. Where you're kind of... where you're just following a little nav beacon and you just... Whee! Just through the... I don't know. Well, Diablo's probably closer.
Is that an elevator?
Yeah.
Just the matter of fact, yeah. I like that.
Hey, pull that door down.
Right, yeah. We are not the protagonist. This is a Lev story, kind of.
I think this is the first time in the entire game that we've opened a door instead of, or closed the door instead of
Give you
opening
some
one.
advice.
Yeah.
Just think about the good parts to you.
The good parts.
Yeah, like you run faster. You're more focused.
Oh, fuck.
You don't feel pain as much. Every bad feeling, your palms sweating, your heart racing, they're all signs you're actually stronger.
I mean,
So when you feel afraid, you should think about how your body is getting ready for what's coming. Only when weak may I carry my true strength.
yeah, you can tell Abby's not having a good time with this. Because we all know what one of her big fears is. Heights. And welcome, almost. Well, I suppose it is kind of now. Welcome to a part of the game. Oh, actually, it's not quite. I don't think it's quite yet. It's almost there. You'll know when it happens. It's fine. I'll tell you once we get there.
That's a profit thing.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the.
I thought you were
The-
anti-electricity and all that sinful old world stuff.
There are exceptions, especially for soldiers.
That's convenient.
That fear is now being taken to even greater heights, says Gecko. No.
Parts.
No, very bad.
So
very
this is
bad
gonna be the
puns.
next twist where first we had like Joel dies, and then we had now you get to play as Abby, and now we're gonna get to play as a clicker and chase Abby.
That would be. That is not what happens, but I would play that. That would be. I'm only saying it because that is definitely not what happens. But I would play the heck out of that.
Pass
Like,
along. The truce is over. They ambushed one of our groups. We need to show our strength. Gather a handful of your strongest soldiers and go deep into their territory. Target any wolves you come across. There is no age restriction to the message we must deliver.
yeah. Now you see what I meant when I said earlier. I was like,
So, you like this prophet even though her followers want to kill you in her name?
She wouldn't want any of this. Her writings don't have violence in them.
You should tell that to your people.
We weren't stoning or hanging people until after she died. They're taking her words and twisting them. Read the text.
Okay.
it's interesting because you could read that as she's completely not convinced, but you could read that as sounds about right. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's interesting how you have to just interpret the way the dialogue is delivered at times as well. Ooh,
1/2 explosive.
nice, useful. Yeah, hear that ominous noise outside?
It sounds very windy.
Yeah. Might be a reason for that. Maybe. I'm really trying not to say anything that would actually spoil it.
I mean, I assume the reason for that is that there's a high pressure zone and a low pressure zone, and they're meeting, and the wind is rushing from one zone to the other.
Not quite. Kind of because you're really high up, you know. As befits the fears of a person who is completely afraid of heights in a dark dystopian narrative like this. Wait a minute. Why am I using words
I
like
don't know.
dystopian? Surely I'm not clever enough for that. Wait, what does dystopian even mean? I don't know.
What the fuck is that?
That's the bridge.
Lev!
Follow me.
Fuck!
Go slow.
I don't know if I can do this.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Welcome to Skybridge.
Oh, that's nope.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
sound.
Yeah, we don't like that. Yeah, welcome to Skybridge, one of the most iconic sequences of the entire game. Yeah, just keep nav assisting.
Left stick horizontal. Balance.
Yeah, this is a weird section to traverse through, just because of the way it works. So don't bother scanning for items, because as far as I remember, there's nothing up here, because the
People
whole
cross
idea
this
is
regularly?
to cross.
Yeah,
You're lying.
I'm not. I mean, it's not the most popular route.
Wonder why. Yeah, this sequence is on. I remember the first time I played this, I was like, oh.
Try not to look down.
I think when you play this with vision, it's going to be really interesting to just be able to see just how high you actually are.
Shit.
Oh,
fuck.
yeah, and then it's stuff like that where you're like,
How you feeling?
Waiting on all that true strength.
Cold.
Cool.
What?
Never mind.
it's half anger and half like, I can't be dealing with this now. It's misty, so not really. Oh, okay. I mean, actually,
What's going on between you and your friend Owen?
Oh my god, Lev, now?
It seemed really awkward.
Just go!
I remember playing this section way back when the game came out, and I was like, oh my god. Like, the haptics and the sound design make this.
Come on! Can we take a minute and be impressed by me? Not yet. Lev, come here, I'm gonna hug you.
You're not gonna want to hug me in a second.
Why?
Hey, Goofball.
Why?
You'll see.
Yeah. Hey, Goofball. DB's run is going well. We are just beginning... Well, I say beginning. We are just crossing Skybridge, which is one of the iconic sequences in Last of Us 2. Even as a gamer without sight, I'd say it's pretty iconic, because the sound design and the haptics make this. When you can hear all the stuff just moving around you.
The sound design reminds me of the climbing the towers in Far Cry.
Ooh, I never really played a Far Cry game enough to climb the towers. But
that was like that's how you unlocked basically parts of the map.
Yeah, no, I know why. Yeah, it's the classic stereotype Ubisoft thing. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just never.
And the
actually...
higher up you got, the windier it got. And you'd be at the very top, and it would sound like this, and you're walking on like a shred of splintered wood, like 300 feet up in the air.
That's nothing like Horizons ones though, where you're just on top of like a flipping mountain, and then you just had to, 360 spin. Like,
yes.
Flick the.
That is still my favorite animation. Like, there's a perfectly good grapple point at her feet.
Yeah.
That she could, tie a rope to,
Yeah.
and then no, she leaps off into the air, spins around while falling, throws a grappling hook, and just nails it every time.
Like how she does it.
Propels down.
It's like how she does it, we will never understand. And let me just see. Yeah, so basically, Goofball, I think I'd explained this before, but basically, so DB, who is usually sighted, has blindfolded himself for this entire run, other than the one time where we needed to check if nav assist broke, I think. Pretty much. And that was like one instance. Because an item was in a weird place
Holy
or
shit, Lev!
something.
It's gonna be okay. Eyes on me.
And I am supervising him, essentially. I'm giving him advice where needed, and I'm happy to be quiet if the advice is not wanted. But thankfully that hasn't happened during this game. I think. Yep. As you can tell, we are high up and precarious. Yeah, so you're kind of.
How are you not terrified of this? And don't quote the prophet to me.
Heights never scared me.
What does?
The ocean, dogs.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, the ambience is very ominous here. Like that noise in the background. And there is a ladder. Oof, just, yeah. Did you not spot the ladder there the first time?
No. Where'd it...
Obvious ladder is obvious.
There we go. Okay.
Oh my god.
It's alright, I get it.
Almost there.
Shit.
Hey, look! You can see the hospital now.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Focus on me.
I can't do this, Lev. I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
You're going to. Come on. True strength.
Ironically,
It's gonna be crazy to see this at some point because it sounds terrifying.
Oh, it is. Like,
can it look any scarier than it already sounds?
Probably not. And if you ever want to recover from a balance, then just kind of come back to neutral, let it sit there, and then just go forward again. Like, or nav forward. I like that ominous noise that is just seemingly part of the score. Like, it's not a cue, it's just there. Now you can see the ground underneath, apparently, at this point. Oh, God.
Oh, great.
if I remember rightly, we're kind of... I don't know if we're kind of almost sort of crawling along at this point, I think. I could be wrong on that.
Careful.
Oh, God. Even, like, I'm not playing this, but this is still making me feel slightly tense.
Almost there.
Just, like, oh, God. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is about this sequence, but even if you've played it, it's still like...
I'm dizzy.
Oh yeah, you're not crawling. You're just walking along a really narrow, like, beam. It's only wide enough for one person to go across. So basically, you need to balance. Oh, there you go.
Hold on. Hold me up. Hold me up.
Ooh, yep. That happened.
Soaked, Abby and Lev crawl out of the pool. He stands. Abby rolls over onto her back. She puts a hand on her stomach. Lev moves to her.
You ready? Can I get a minute? Please. Okay.
He steps back.
Okay.
Recovered, Abby rolls over, then pushes herself up. She faces Lev.
So now, before you do
Yes,
anything,
you know.
scan for items,
I don't know.
What do
because...
you mean?
This is the right building, but I've never been to this part of it. The bridge drops
Oh, hold
us off
on.
at the back of the building.
Scan again.
This is-
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
let's see if we
because
can find our own way down.
down there,
Dive?
yep, down here is, if you go forward to the thing, yep, a coin.
Illinois. Coin.
Aha!
Press.
Yeah.
touchpad
So,
to view.
and that is a really easy one to miss if you're not looking, like, if you're not sort of, well, I mean, neither of us are looking, but you know what I mean. Like that, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I got that during my very first run. I was like, yes, I'm glad I looked, sort of thing. Because that is an easy, or either that or I didn't get it and I looked it up and was like, really? Do you know what I mean? It's either one of those. I forget which it ended up being.
That's like the classic video game trope where like the hidden item is at the very beginning of the level and you just have to turn around.
Yeah, kind of.
In the opposite direction that you start.
Yeah, I like the fact that it's there though, because it encourages you to sort of keep scanning for stuff.
My ears are ringing.
If that's the worst of it, we got off lucky.
Maybe it wasn't luck.
Maybe it was.
Some wolves believe in God. I've heard them pray.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die for me.
Then what are you doing here? Why did you come back for us?
Guilt.
Of what? You don't owe us anything.
I just needed to lighten the load a bit.
Yeesh.
Free Wi-Fi for hotel guests. Password 121879. Circle button. Back.
Is that going to be a safe combination?
It might be safe to remember it.
879.
Sorry.
121,879.
Sorry, I had to. I think you missed it
Wait,
as well.
12187. So 12.
I've got it. I've got it for you.
1879.
Yep.
Right?
So,
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I had to. I was like, you were like, is this going to be a safe combination? I was like, it might be safe to remember it. It's like, why not? It's like, yes, the joke is there. Yeah, good point to quick save, says Gecko. I don't know whether that, well.
Oh, good.
Options.
Actually, yeah, it might not be a bad
Photo,
idea,
audio, extras,
really.
Tutorial, save
Yeah.
game, new
I mean,
manual save,
Gecko, you may have been
manual
slightly
save,
joking,
7,
but
see
also
how day
you're not
2.
wrong.
The shortcut. Do you want to override? Yes.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to go back through Skybridge again. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, scary or not, it takes a while. Yeah, was a pun, but sure. Exactly. Works both ways. It's one of those useful puns, which are very rare. Yeah, keep going, because... What does that noise mean?
0, 0.
That means you're... That means you're going to be boring and and cracky using the code. Ugh. Peasant.
14,
No.
15, 16, 17, 18.
Not like us elite safe crackers. No. I jest.
89.
It's fine.
82. 80. 77.
Oh, you missed it by 2.
77.
One. No.
76.
No.
75.
Other way.
What is it?
I'll just tell you because you found the code. 12, 18, 79.
Oh, there it is. I could have just cracked it.
Yes, exactly. That's the funny thing about it.
17.
Ooh,
Supplements.
Ooh,
nice.
I got a trophy.
Oh,
I'll find out what it is after the stream.
I'm guessing it's for finding all the safes, maybe? Or not? No. Oh, I don't know.
Crafting.
It's fine.
Health kit. Inventory full. Pipe bombs.
Other
Inventory
thing.
Full.
Oh, wait.
Incendiary shells. Inventory
Actually,
full.
go
Hunting
over to that and see what it is. Hold on.
craftable. Recipe
Back out.
requires explosive.
Go over to that and see what it is. Hold on. Over to the thing. Oh, is it not going to let you find?
Oh.
That's explosive, actually. So you could make a hunting pistol ammo.
Crafting. Health kit. Inventory full. Pipe bombs. Incendiary shells. Hunting pistol ammo. Craftable. Recipe
Yeah.
requires explosive. You now have 5 hunting pistol ammo.
Yeah, you've got enough to make it. You've got enough to make another one if you want.
1 explosive.
Get in. I was right.
Crafting. Health pipe bombs.
Actually,
Incendiary shell.
yeah,
Hunting
you-
pistol ammo. Missing ingredients.
Oh.
You are missing blade.
Oh,
Recipe
you're
requires
missing a. Oh,
explosive and
that's awkward.
Blade. You
That's
have
all right.
Explosive. 3 blade. 3
Move,
quarters.
move
hunting
away
pistol
then.
ammo.
Move away
5.
and back because there's still a different thing that you're. What is that? Oh, it's an alcohol. Huh. Okay, well, there's at least an alcohol and there's something else there. You're probably out.
Alcohol is just for health kit, I think.
Health kits and but I can't remember if pipe bombs come in. No, they don't because that's just canisters. And no, I think pipe bombs do use it. Actually, see if you've got enough supplements to
Crafting.
Molotovs, but that's an
Health
LE
kit.
thing.
Mode clarity. Not enough
Scroll
supplements.
over.
Enemies seen and
Scroll
missing.
over.
Craft more
Just to
shares.
see how many you
Alert
need.
momentum. Not faster ring movement. Not
You won't have
supplements.
enough, but
Improved
scroll
silencers.
over just to
Not
see how many
enough
you need.
supplements. Increase the durability of crafted silencers.
How many do you
Durability,
need?
3. Upgraded to 5. Cost 40. Supplements. You
Oh.
have 34.
Oh, game!
Ah,
Search-
Game is being a jerk. Goodness me. Wow. Yeah, game is being very much a jerk. Oh well, that's fine. You can tell what it is by the little sweetener cues that play alongside the interacts. It does take a little getting used to and a lot of learning and practice, but I've done relatively well with it this run. Keep your eyes peeled for stuff, DB, as always. I will keep reminding you. I said keep your eyes peeled, not go through the door, but
oh.
Here's
Is
our way
that-
down.
If we get to the street, we'll be right
back
by the
off and
hospital.
see. Yeah, see if. Okay, no, you're good. Oh no, you're not, because there's a thing over there.
Oh.
I was right. When I say keep your eyes peeled, I mean it, not in the literal sense. Ugh. That's what the infected end up doing to you, probably peeling it.
Oh.
Ugh. That's an image. Eesh. Wonder what's through here. Whoa!
Did we ever talk about the Jonathan Colton song, R.E. Your Brains?
I love that song. It's great. What is it? Hey, Tom, it's Bob from the office down the hall. Good to see you.
We're not
buddy.
unreasonable.
How you
Nobody's
doing?
gonna eat your eyes.
Oh God, yeah, that's the one of the chorus lyrics. Yeesh. So here's an FYI, you're all gonna die screaming. All we wanna do is eat your brains. Ugh. Bishop fail. Ugh. Ew. Yeah, keep opening all these drawers because you never know. Okay, just stuff you don't need. Ooh, stuff. Peeled my eyes and lent my ears. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. Lend me your ears. Wait a minute. Just the disgusting sort of. I said rip and tear, but that's not what I meant. Oh God. Yeah, you've just reminded me of that song exists. It's good. Let's go around this corner. Ominous, strange noises in the distance. That's always a great sign. You watch these streams for the humour, not for the gameplay. I'd say the gameplay's good to watch it for, as well. I would argue. Ooh.
7. Supplements.
Told you! Get in!
Is that enough?
Yeah, that is one more than you need.
Clarity. Craft more momentum. Faster ring movement. Improved silencers. Learnable.
Told you.
Increase the durability of crafted silencers. Durability 3. Upgraded to 5. Cost 40.
And
you have 41.
I love it.
And you were also one on your way to the next one.
Switch tab.
How?
More
Oh,
pipe bombs.
yeah. How many?
Not enough
Yeah, let's have a look.
supplements. Increase your efficiency at crafting pipe bombs, producing more from the same resources. Craft amount 2. Upgraded to 3. Inventory capacity 4. Upgraded to 6. Cost 40. Supplements. You have 1. Supplements.
The old "you have one supplements." It's like, oh God, please. Like,
you have one maths.
Yeah, we do. Arguably, you have 3. We have 3 technically, or the 3 R's, as it was once said: reading, writing, arithmetic.
While you're on shift. We have an employee safe in the cleaning closet in the lobby. The code is the same as the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, about that. Sorry to disappoint you, but
1. Artifact.
it's 2025 and we still have those pluralization issues in AAA games. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh.
Blade.
Wow. You just happened to get a blade. I did not actually see that. That's cool. Well, I did, but yeah.
I'm really gonna date myself here.
Oh, God.
But years and years ago, when Ruby on Rails was the hot new thing, this is literally more than 15 years ago.
A while ago, yeah.
There was a huge deal made when somebody added a method to integers, and I think it was called pluralize.
Right.
Or something like that. So basically, for anybody who knows programming, so you have an integer, which in Ruby is an object. It's not an
integer.
It's not a. Well, yeah, it's an object that represents an integer. It's not a base data type, because Ruby doesn't have anything other than objects. Everything's an object, and because everything is an object, everything can have a method. So they added a method to the integer object that was called pluralize. And when you used it, it would basically give you the string that corresponds to the number of that you have, right? So if you had like 2, it would know to do plural. If you had 1, it wouldn't.
Oh, I think I see. I think I see what you mean. Yeah.
There's actually, well, no, so I missed something. There's a. How did that work? It was, no, maybe it was on a string. No, maybe it was on a string and then you gave it a number. So you'd have a string of things and then you give it a number, and it would know how to totalize it for you.
I think I see what you mean. I think, yeah.
Anyway, the whole point is, 15 plus years ago,
they were still
this was a fixed problem.
Well, yeah, exactly. But you know why the problem? You know, kind of why the problem probably exists? Because they're using pre-recorded files.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm not saying that's 100% the reason, but it probably is, given from what I remember, all the files are pre-recorded in this game.
Do you know anything of, like, because the built-in PlayStation TTS is very good for the most part.
Well, other than the audio fading problem, whereby whenever it needs to speak, it will fade your game and anything else. It's So that's
but like,
fun.
Can games use that inside of themselves?
They can indeed, but the trouble is, whenever they do, what do you think happens?
Oh, it fades the game audio?
Exactly. So
Oh, so it's like a system level thing that it fades the
yeah,
game audio.
and we don't know why it can't be toggled. We've been saying about it for years, and nothing's changed. So
Wow.
yeah. The TTS is, I believe, pre-recorded. I think they did a whole. I know I've definitely seen it discussed in conversations and things. I think it's because the PS4 didn't have a screen reader they could tap into or something. I'd have to find an exact source, but that's partly why the game is so big, as well, to an extent. Because all a load of the files are included. Now lift from the knees. Or whatever you're doing. It doesn't matter whether that's exactly right. That's not the point. The point is you're
Body.
holding a thing.
One of yours?
No. Check out the clothes. Here. Looks dark down there.
Oh, I see how this works.
And I like the fact that they don't need to describe.
Seb, Victor,
Had orders to
and
clear
Nina
out this building.
Avery and Molly are missing. And I'm bit. The nest was bigger than we anticipated. I tried to blow them up, but the fucking detonators were faulty. Figures that fucking Fedra incompetence is what's going to kill me.
You know, it would be really interesting. I just had a thought about this. I wonder if the PC version could be
Are you
modded
infected in
to.
this
Oh, hold
building?
on.
We always take elevators down to the bottom, so I don't know.
I wonder if the PC version could be modded to replace those files with, like, narrate, like actual. Say, for instance, you know the identity of a character, or whatever. If you could actually add voice acting to those, that'd be fun. Like, it wouldn't be needed, but it'd be an interesting experiment. I say it wouldn't be needed because it for some players it would ruin the feel of it completely. But my brain was like, what if? Do you know what I mean? For like half a second, I was like, that'd be interesting to see. But yeah, let's keep on going. Ooh.
3. Semi-auto rifle ammo.
Nice.
Semi-auto rifle. Semi-auto
Good
rifle
idea.
ammo. 9. Loaded. 3. Reserve.
Nice. So you now have a full clip.
Semi-auto rifle. Semi-auto double-barrel shotgun. Shotgun ammo. 2. Loaded. Semi-auto military pistol. Pistol ammo.
It's just
10.
like, check all the
Loaded.
things.
6. Reserve. Silencer equipped.
And grab that as well, because there's a thing there.
Abby stares through a door's window.
Spores. Masks on.
I don't have one.
Abby takes out her gas mask.
Do you guys not believe in gas masks?
We were on the run.
Lev's eyes narrow as he stares at her. She glances back through the window.
Let me see what I can find. Stay here.
She pulls her mask on, then reaches for the handle.
Back up.
Lev steps backwards.
All the way.
She motions further.
If you die, I'll be stuck here.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure at all.
She enters, then quickly shuts the door. She shines a flashlight around a darkened and dilapidated room. A section of the floor is missing.
Sorry, I inadvertently spoke over dialogue. Sorry.
Gas mask.
Sucks to not be immune, huh?
Yeah, exactly. What if somebody were? No, but oh, that is an unsafe drop. You don't want to go down there. Imagine if you had just kind of flung yourself into the void.
Uh-oh.
Just stay up there, okay?
Yeah, just about that.
3. Semi-auto rifle ammo. Semi-auto
Oh,
rifle.
full.
Semi-auto
Yeah,
rifle
you got
ammo.
a full clip.
12.
Yeah.
Loaded. 3. Reserve.
See, I remembered that it was 12, like your capacity was set to 12, so that's how I knew. That's how I was like, you got a full clip. And you were like, I'm going to check. You might want to move back and then, yeah, there you go.
There we go.
It's weird how the angle sometimes does that. Yeah, there's a thing in there. This kind of feels like Alien to me. It's like Alien theme sort of film music. Do you know what I mean? Just the sort of slightly ominous strings. That was perfect time and it faded in just as I was saying it. Ominous strings. God, I'd love to see an Alien Isolation mod. That'd be good. Accessibility in that.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind that that's all like resource scavenging and crafting and stuff. I don't care, because that game, if you got a game that's designed around it, that's fine. This game kind of half is and half isn't.
Finally.
Do you know what I mean?
If you're gonna kill yourself, don't ruin the mask. Dick.
Just the way she says that last line. It's just so good. So I would honestly save here.
Options. Photo, audio,
I'm just
extras,
thinking,
tutorials,
because you've
save game.
gone through a bunch of
New
collecting
manual save.
things,
Create a
and
new manual save. 7.
Yeah.
Seattle. Do you want to override? Yes.
I admire your confidence in remembering it was that save.
Yeah, I remembered it was a 7.
No, I know it doesn't matter. The point is, you're still like, yeah, I'm gonna go in and. I did that once, and that broke Give Me God of War for a very brief time until I found an autosave that I'd been using for like a while earlier. Uh-oh. Did you hear the noise? I did.
I'm assuming you're not talking about the noise of the drawer.
No, I am not.
Or those items.
No, not those either.
Huh.
This is the fun thing about going through the game and knowing what's going to happen. But the double-edged sword of that is trying not to spoil it. Which has been really hard for me, but it's been good fun. It's a good test of my resolve. And a good test of yours, chat, and you've all done really well. At least from what I can remember. Ooh,
1/2 lane.
nice. And there's a thing, or several. Oh. Yep.
5 parts.
Ah, darn, you keep stealing my washers again. What are you doing? And...
Yes. Looks good.
Oh. Oh, no, I'm thinking it.
To
Yeah.
live.
Oh. I thought there were more in between that. To be honest, but...
Wait a second.
You are crouched. Health 100 and
What?
25. Semi-auto rifle equipped. 12. Ammo loaded. 3. Reserve. Shivs. 6. Crafting available.
Yeah, what?
We picked something up. I assume it was a gas mask because that's what we were looking
Yeah.
for.
Oh,
I
you
was
were
wondering
thinking...
if it would tell me that like you're carrying a gas mask or something.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, what was that?
What do you think it was?
Military pistol. Hunting pistol. Hunting pistol.
Yeah,
Loaded.
I mean...
I think it's about to be
What?
a red mist.
I mean, depends on how you approach this. That's all I'm saying. Sound like something out of Half-Life. Just, oh, good lord. Yep. Did you... I don't know if you sort of forgot what the next button press was, or if you just...
I forgot that you had to...
hit square to... Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not judging. I'm just acknowledging. Oh. Three. Way nice. You actually, I believe, might be able to upgrade that. Oh no, you can't. It's all right. It's all good. You couldn't anyway. Oh my word! Nice dodge. Ow. Oh. Uh-oh. You were ready. Ow. Oh. You were ready for that last one coming in, though. Although, if I'm being honest, I would have probably, like...
Switch to open.
Well, one of my strategies for this is, like, get the first stealth kill and then maybe crossbow a couple. Like, you have options here. You know, but equally for that last one, if it had as
89
ooh,
6.
yeah, you're taking a bit of damage. I mean, you've got the supplies to do it.
3.
You've got the supplies. Check your health now. See what you're on.
Crouched. Health 125.
Yeah, that's all right.
Equipped. Quantity 2. Shivs 6. Crafting. Health kit.
Yeah.
Craftable.
Yeah.
Recipe
Make a new
alcohol
one because then you got.
Rag.
Well.
You have alcohol 3. Rag 3. Health
Oh,
kit 2.
yeah, I'm
Maximum.
full up
Yeah,
anyway.
that's what I mean. That's why you
Health
always
kit.
keep a full set of resources. That's what I try and do.
Yeah.
Like, always keep a full set, because then you can make one immediately after you've used one, and then just pick whatever's up on the ground there. Like that alcohol, for instance.
1/2 alcohol.
I'm bummed that my weapon broke because I
Yeah.
heard you call out like upgrade, but I couldn't stop to craft in the middle of combat.
I was gonna, but then it was a tricky situation to be in, which is not ideal. But the good thing is you've got shivs as well, so if they had grabbed you, you'd have been fine.
Yeah.
You could have broken grab. But that's partly why I do sometimes walk around with a shotgun ready as well, because if they're that close, you can absolutely blow them
I
away.
should have done the incendiaries.
Well, no. You just need regular. Well,
yeah, but I haven't shot him yet. I just needed something to shoot.
Yeah, granted. To be honest, I'm not sure whether incendiaries would actually impact multiple enemies. Not 100% sure. I think they're mostly intended for damage, like damage over time, rather than for multiple enemies. But that being said, the shotgun has quite a large spread. You did 2 for 1. I think it was either 2 for 1 or 3 for 1 even the other day, which is impressive. I know you can definitely 2 for 1 because that was almost certainly what you managed to do. The funny thing is, of course, chat, I'm only going on what the game is telling me audio-wise, so if I'm inaccurate in that regard, then I apologise. That is not my intent. Ooh.
9 supplements.
I mean, you're on, what, 18? That's all right. You can swipe up, remember? You can swipe up in the
You are in
thing.
the upgrade menu. 18 supplements.
Yeah. Useful little trick to remember that. I remember we learnt that together, because I hadn't really realised that was a thing, or either I had and I just sort of relegated it to the back of my mind. Do you know what I mean? Easily done.
It's definitely much quicker than
Oh,
waiting
God, yeah.
for the full thing to read out.
Oh, too right. No, that's why I was glad I sort of discovered it with your help. I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, the other one as well, you could have grabbed your throwable and used that during that fight. Grab the throwable, throw, stun, run in, melee. But it's tricky to execute, even for me. Like, I'd have trouble doing it, but you can. Like, it's possible. Whoa. That is a not safe drop. I'm just reminding you because you always get confused as to what sound is what sometimes.
Abby
Not
returns
always.
to the stairwell. She turns to face Lev. Abby reveals the gas mask from behind her back.
Your present.
She tosses it to Lev, then raises her mask from her face. Lev slides the mask on, then grabs at its straps.
Here.
She helps him adjust the mask's straps.
You're taking too long.
Can't move any faster. We won't do your sister any good if we're both dead.
Oosh. Ouch. I mean,
They stare at one another.
she's right, but still.
Got this.
He nods. She pulls her mask back down as she steps to the door.
Okay, do you remember my party trick from the last stream?
Oh, are you going to try and repeat it again? Here we go.
I'm gonna try.
Just
I didn't hit anything last time.
I was going to say, be careful, because we condone
The one I'm
safety.
most worried about is I know the dog's water bowl's on the way, and I know roughly where it is.
You just
But like, that's the sort, like everything else. If you bump into it, you back up and you walk around it. If
Yeah.
you bump the water bowl, things get messy.
Either that or you step in it, potentially. You'll just hear a oh, like a oh. You good?
Okay, step one, I made it to the cupboard.
That's a good
But
start.
here's the thing: the cupboard has a bunch of shelves, and things are just kind of thrown on there. So I have a very good idea of where things are, but oh, okay, I got it open.
Hey.
Aha! Aha!
What have you?
I
What
hear
have
the
you?
sound.
What supplies have you recovered?
Circle button. Back.
Yay! We haven't had that joke in a while. I always remember DB was never able to say that for no discernible reason. It's just like forever. Oh God. Yeah, people were going nuts to hear that for a while. I thought, no, I don't know. Sorry, I had to. Yeah, Ferrero Rochers have like a big. I forget what type of nut it is now, but like a hazelnut. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, like a hazelnut in the middle of it, and it's like cream, like praline stuff, and then chocolate around the whole thing. Nice
like
things.
A hazelnut with like Nutella around it, and then a crunchy shell around that.
Yeah, with like
the best thing
chocolate.
ever.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
actually alright. I wasn't the biggest fan at one stage, but I kind of grew to enjoy those as well.
X button. Select.
So I don't know if you
Circle
heard
button. Back.
the kind of whoosh sound. I'm making this a 2-for-1.
Ooh.
I've now made it over to the fridge
Hey!
and grabbed what is probably a Diet Coke.
I mean, you'll
It
find that in a
might
second.
be, how do you say it? La Croix? The sparkling water,
Oh.
the French one.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
People usually say LaCroix because that's how it's written, but my
La
nephew,
Croix,
who speaks
probably.
French, always
Croix.
is like, no, it's La Croix. I mean, I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, but
No, having spoken French like many years ago, I'd say you're probably right. La Croix, I would have said anyway, but that's just me. Sounds nuts, indeed,
Give me a
Gecko.
fun, nope. Made it back to the chair.
Nice.
If I can sit down without falling. Oh, there we go.
It sounded almost like you could have fallen then. The sort of the
well,
whoosh.
there's a little bit of a. It's a the whoosh. The whoosh is a well, it's not a feature. It's a new. I've had this chair for 5 years.
Right.
It's made of leather.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable,
Mhm.
and it's like soft, but it's kind of a metal frame.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's a part on the armrest where the metal frame kind of like touches the leather. And through many years of just kind of rubbing the leather against the metal,
Yeah.
there's now a hole in the leather. It's about like 1 centimeter
Oh,
across.
so the air has come out of the hole. I see.
Yes. So now, if you just plop down into the chair like I do, all the air gets squeezed out of the nearest hole, which is that one.
You just hear like a.
Exactly. It's like a whoopee cushion.
Imagine if it did the same sound as a whoopee cushion, but with like that amount of air on that size of thing. It would be like the loudest. Anyway. It's like the fart meme, you know, the reverb fart meme. It's like that.
Ooh,
just
I have chosen wisely.
yay!
I got a Diet Coke.
I mean, it wouldn't matter anyway. Sparkling water's all right. So the good thing is, as long as it's all stuff you like, you're good. It's when
Yes.
somebody's stuck like a weird flavored drink you've never had before in there.
If milk in a can was a thing,
Oh.
it would be a horrible surprise.
I don't know. It depends. Are you not a fan of milk then? Is that
No, there's basically like there's so to put this in perspective, I have had raw lamb lung before.
Oh what? Oh
I
what?
have eaten raw lamb lung,
What?
and I'm
X
fine
button.
with that.
Select.
What?
Circle
I
button.
Wow.
I absolutely cannot stand milk, and I absolutely cannot stand ketchup.
Ketchup, I can personally agree with.
If you give me a burger with ketchup on it, I have to get rid of it and get another one. I can't eat it.
I'm totally with
and
you
milk,
on. Yeah.
I just like chocolate milk, fine. Milk in other things, fine. But the taste of milk, I just gag immediately.
Oh,
See a way down? No.
Sorry.
That was great timing. The timing of that was too good. Just see a way down? No. That couldn't have been any better. Thank you, Gecko. I was going to, but thank you. That is glorious. Oh, actually, I'm going to clip it anyway. Oh my goodness me, that was absolutely phenomenal. That could not have been better. Oh wow. What is that?
That is an item up
that
above. Or it would be if the game would let you go there, which it might not. Or are you not? Oh, there you. Oh, might not let you go over there for reasons. Just yeah. Oh, it might have just been... No? Okay. Weird. No idea. Yeah, sometimes items are strange like that. Could be Navassist has balked again. Not Navassist, but like item scan. Remember we had that before when an item was up high and it was like, nope.
Will it help? Okay, that's centered.
Navassist seems balked again, confirms Gecko.
No.
Huh? Whoa, hello.
What was that?
I think you bumped into a door. Sounded like. What? What? Yeah, I think it's balked. It's fine.
Do I just do regular nav instead of item nav?
Yeah, just regular nav and then just keep an eye on items. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
That's probably what it was trying to lead you to anyway.
Lev, come get this down.
Coming.
Just lobbing Lev up to where he's needed. I just like the slightly ungainly haptics as well there.
What item is that?
That is... I'm not entirely sure at this point. You'd have to move away and...
Oh.
That's alright, because if you then... Oh, I think it's just ammo, actually. Yeah, it just looks like ammo.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. Yeah, shotgun ammo. Thank you, Gecko. I wouldn't have been able to tell it was shotgun, but I could tell it was ammo. I think it's only when you pick it up that you can tell ammo's apart, which is unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So if you... Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. I mean, that's a rag. We're going into rag time. Oh, God, that's a reference. There we go. I'll acknowledge it. Ah, see, that's the thing. I wish it just told you what the ammo was. That would be good.
8 supplements.
Oh, we're getting there. We're not at 40, but we're getting there. Oh, hold on. You might be in a door again. Maybe?
Oh, okay. Regular nav works.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Item nav again.
nav
See if
broke.
it... Oh. Yay!
Oh, good.
See, sometimes it just goes a bit weird. We have no clue why. Up and over and along, sort of. Yep. I believe this could be progression. There you go.
I'm gonna head down. Be careful. Come on. You got this.
And now you have to head down. Whee!
You are climbing a free rope. Health 100 and
So if you
25. Shift.
nav
6.
assist, you nav and then you'll definitely go the right way.
There we go.
Circle button. Drop down.
I wasn't going to spoil that one. It was just like the... Wow! It's like, oh, God. It's like...
Damn it, game, you told me to do it.
It's like all of my ankles hurt. I remembered trying to drop, and I dropped too early once, and I died as a result. Like, ow!
Oh, no. Wow.
Yeah, that is a thing that you can do. You can just drop. It's like, ah! Oh, speaking of which, your game has gone weird. It is...
Waiting for the host
Oh,
screen.
God. We might lose connection.
Oh.
Maybe?
New
you
notification.
voice chat with
You can't
Sparkle's
voice chat with
combat
another player
to
due to a network error.
No!
Can't display the host screen.
No!
Oh.
That's unfortunate. I'll just have
Can't
to...
display the host screen.
Yeah, hold on.
Volume control. Again.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, shoot.
Wait, hang on. Hang on. I can just log back in. It's fine.
Can't display.
I can just... If I just go...
Control. Accessible. Notification. Switch.
You won't have to do anything.
Game base.
I can just rejoin.
Parties. Friends.
Hopefully...
Start. Joined. Back. Recent. Join. Invite. Leave. Sharing.
Yeah, I can just
Volume. You share.
rejoin the thing.
Share screen. Waiting for the host screen.
Yeah, it's
Item.
waiting for you.
Shared screen. Item. Displaying the host
if
screen.
I
Again. Button guide.
just wait for the
Cross
guide
button.
to stop doing its
Hold to door.
thing. Just
Left
wait
stick.
for it.
Move pointer. R2 button.
God, I wish
Hold
I
to
could
react.
skip this. There we
R2
go.
Button. Zoom.
Yeah, we're
Scroll
good now.
button.
So-
Avery, the Blackberry
yeah.
Hotel contains a large group of infected, likely the ones that spilled out of the hospital. We need you and your crew to bring down the supports from the inside out. Use the supplied explosives and remote detonators. Good luck.
Yeah, oddly cheerful.
Good luck.
R2 button.
Oh,
Zoom.
that's gloriously funny. It's not meant to be, but it is. Hmm.
We're not gonna kill you. We're gonna let these sharks with lasers on their heads kill you. Good luck.
Kind of. Yeah. Sort of the same thing. Phew, no crash, indeed. Yeah, no, he's running on PS5, so it wouldn't crash
One
like that.
Artifact.
There we go. Just had to purge a heretic from the chat. Also known as a bot. One of those annoying buy cheap viewers bots. You might want to keep a lookout. Because I don't know if you saw that over to your right.
I hear him.
Military pistol. Pistol
I
ammo.
mean,
10.
yes.
Loaded. 6. Reserve. Silencer equipped.
You could. You have the capabilities.
Oh! Yeah!
Yeah, I don't blame you for panic shivering that guy. I don't blame you at all.
Shit.
So,
That thing was growing into the wall. Until it fucking wasn't.
yeah. So,
I hate demons.
this is why you aim as you move. No, I'm serious. This is why you check your corners and you aim when you're going towards enemies. Because that guy, you couldn't have stealth killed him with that. Well, actually, I don't think you could have stealth killed him at all, technically. Because of the situation he's in, shall we say. Just keep your corners, keep your corners in sight as you go, along. Yeah, just. What I mean is, occasionally look for enemies as well. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you might not see any, but that's fine. Do you know what I mean? As long as you've looked, that's less.
Yeah.
That's the point. You need to just keep an eye out. Because otherwise, like the good thing was your instincts were on point. You just shivved the guy straight away, which is exactly like you could have escaped the grapple and fought it, which would have been okay. But equally,
I heard a scary thing and I just started mashing square.
yeah.
Oh,
Speaking of
is that-
scary things,
That's the bad one?
no, yeah, that is a jump you're going to have to make though to get down there.
Oh.
That moment where she just paused, it was like, oh god. It was like, I was like, oh.
How many more floors down do you think we have to go? I don't know. It's a big building.
Stuff you don't need. Well, stuff you're full on, either way. Uh-oh. You've got... Yeah, you've got a couple here.
Oh.
So remember what I said before. Aim as you go in. Aim as you go in. Well, yeah, aim as you go in, because you could either get silent shots on this. But actually, you'd probably be okay to item loot, because they're not going to immediately come at you. Yeah, you could go for items here and then. Oh, okay. Just okay. Good idea. You know why? That is technically a silent kill. Remember? You'll actually have... I'm not sure. Ooh. Yeah. You won't get a headshot on this. Just hit it. And again. There you go. You now probably don't have a silencer, because that's 5, I think, if I'm counting right.
Liv, I am so glad we took this shortcut.
Even though we're stuck with all these demons?
That's the truth.
Yeah, I was counting right.
You now have 1 silencer.
I'm a bigger fan of the crossbow for those kinds of kills.
Oh,
But
that's a good
that's just
point.
me. Silent kill.
But if you can't get a headshot, then do you lose the bolt?
Ooh, good question. With those kinds of situations, I'm not 100% sure.
9 parts.
Because it might have been damage that you were light on, because the pistol isn't the highest damage thing in the game. That's one of those, like, myth-busty questions for YouTube kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like, can this kill a thing in one shot? No. Sort of
Yeah,
thing.
see, what we need is a silenced hunting pistol.
Oh,
that would take care of all
God.
these problems.
That would ruin everybody's day. Other than yours. Yours would be fine. Oh my god. A silenced hunting pistol. That would be amazing. Be very quiet. We're hunting. We're hunting oneers. Just silenced pistol. You just see a runner drop. Actually, and then you see a shambler just go in the distance. Watch your corners. Oh, that's good.
20 health total. 125.
Whoa, and loads of stuff.
Nope.
Yeah, I would go for the items first if I were you, because I think that, well, there's at least there's a couple of specials around here at least. I'm not saying you have to get every single item anyway, but you know, it's good to keep a lookout.
1 rag.
Grab the thing. Yep, nice.
7 supplements.
Getting there. Getting there. I think I'm about 30 odd.
Listen, mode player, you are in the upgrade menu. 33.
Oh, smoothly done. That was very
How many do we
smooth.
need?
7 more.
Or R1 button to
Okay.
I'm not normally this good at remembering all the numbers at once, but it's just because I'm not having to play the game at the same time, which helps. Yep. Yeah, grab those, and there's a special over to your right. Whoa, way in the distance. Oh. Silent. Wow. Silencers for tank artillery apparently exist, according to Gecko.
Wow.
They're used exclusively in training to reduce noise pollution. That's intriguing, that is.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a shot.
semi-auto rifle.
You could
double barrel shotgun.
you could try.
Crossbow, arrows. 1 loaded. 5 reserved.
Oh, lovely! Look at the range on that. That's the good thing. Like, that one shots most things. Well, not well. I say most things. It can one shot stealth. Be careful though, because there may be others on your left.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Wow. He was in wait, he was in grab range or shiv range, and okay, that was weird. Also, that should have been a one shot, I'd have said, but it wasn't. Weird.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, grab that. Because... Ooh.
Flamethrower, new weapon.
Oh!
Yep. Yep.
Oh!
So there is a possibility.
Well then.
there is a possibility that you can actually miss that. I will. Like, I'm not. As I said, you went to go for the items and stuff. There is a possibility that you might have missed that.
1 arrow.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can, because I'm sure I did that a little while ago. I was like, surely, like later on, I was like, oh, surely I should have got the flamethrower, and I was like, oh, it's back, it's back there. So I had to redo part of it. I was like, oh no. I think so anyway. It's been a while.
Okay, just give me something to shoot.
Well, the irony being, I think as a sighted player, the idea would have been to shoot those guys that you just killed.
Oh.
But that's not your fault. Actually, to be fair...
Well,
to be fair, there is...
guys coming up.
Well, I would say utilize your previous strategy for that guy.
The quiet approach?
No, well, yes and
Wait.
no. So...
Is that a shambler?
Yeah, that is a flipping shambler, and we know what we do with shamblers, don't we?
Military hunting pistol. Hunting pistol.
As long as you know you're targeting him.
Loaded.
I would.
Reserve.
Yeah. Wow, that doesn't one shot. What? I mean, that's the runner. Oh God.
What happened?
I don't think you. Oh no, I think you did kill him, but he. So what shamblers do is they, as you saw, kind of explode.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I shot him.
I think the idea is you don't. So I wonder if either the kill queue didn't play properly there, or if it doesn't count the kill until they actually explode. I'm sure it counts it normally when you get the hit, but maybe not. The point being, you got him, so that's fine. And that's only 2 hunting pistol ammo, which you can just craft, which I'm not gonna...
1 lead pipe. Durability 5.
Yeah, so pipes are 5. Yeah, that's all right. That's good. So, like, the good thing is, you didn't need to use the flamethrower on those 2.
You are crouched. Health 93.
Like, you could have done.
Equipped 5. Health kit.
See, I would leave it, to be honest, because you're at 93 at 125. Yeah, that's not bad.
Military pistol. Flamethrower. Fuel 94. Loaded 0. Reserve.
So you're not actually at... I'm going to tell you this. You're not at full capacity for the flamethrower, as you can tell by the weird number. I.e. 94 is not like a round number that a lot of these things... Ooh, special items over there.
I hate this.
I don't know what... Well, I mean, other than heights, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, yeah. That is heights. The fact that it is the scary drop noise... So it's, yeah, because I think there's 2 items here that you can... So scan round and just check, just to see where both at scan... Oh, they're both down there. That's fine. So that is a jumpable drop, but it's over a void, shall we say. So you can make... Yeah. You got to jump it. As you can see, there's kind of an Uncharted style grab there, sort of. You don't get to make the grab, unfortunately. It's not one of those games. That'd be cool if it was, though.
Whoa!
10 supplements.
Nice. I believe that... Does that count as 1 or 2? If you check your...
You are standing.
Yeah.
Health 93. Lead pipe.
I hate this building.
3.
Going down.
Yeah.
We're almost at the street.
I couldn't hear.
I think it was 3. Double check, just to
You
be
are
sure.
standing. Health 93. Lead pipe. Equipped 3. Durability.
Oh, so like the cool little kill animation counts as 2. So you could get away with it. Like it would be better if you took two extra swings, but if you want to get away with it now, you can.
Crafting.
Let's see how we're doing
Blade
on.
Silencer melee upgrade. Craft
Yeah, you
bomb.
got enough
Recipe
things.
Requires binding
Well-
and blade. You have binding 3, blade 2. and
Yeah,
3/4
you got
melee
basically-
weapon,
Oh, yeah,
1.
that's
Yeah.
practically
Melee
full.
upgrade,
Yeah,
0.
yeah.
Maximum 1.
There you
Restores
go.
Melee weapon to full durability.
Nice.
You are standing. Health 93. Shifts 5. Crafting available.
There you go.
You are standing. Health 93. Upgraded. Lead pipe equipped. 6. Durability.
There we go.
Shifts,
Oh,
5.
interesting. It
Crafting
gave you the pipe at 5 durability when you can actually have it at 6. Interesting.
Well, I thought you said that part of that thing is that it adds an extra durability to the weapon.
No, I don't know if it traditionally adds extra durability, but it doubles the damage at least, and it puts it back to full. So that's a jump you've got to make. But oh, Abby, don't do that. I just keep thinking of coin.
Organ.
I don't keep thinking of
coin.
coins, but you know.
To view.
Yeah. There's an explosive on the floor, or most of an explosive. Oh, goodness me. There you go. I'm honestly very impressed that you are getting through this smoothly. Like you've. No, I'm not going to say anything else because otherwise I'll jinx it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's like I don't want to say too much, otherwise I'll just things will just go horribly wrong.
What the?
That is a. Either you're balancing or it's a jump.
Oh.
Or it could be nav assist is weird. Actually, no. I think you're okay. You're getting there. There you go. I think it's just weird balance sections. Looks like anyway. Ooh, that's a draw. Wonder what's in here. Alcohol. Wonder what it is. Whiskey? That'd be nice. Rum, if you want to be a pirate. Yeah, I like rum. Rum's nice. I do like whiskey as well, actually, saying that. Of course, we condone responsible drinking on this channel.
You have canister.
Oh, nice. Half a canister. Probably from that silencer you created earlier. Oh, it's trying to get you to go out, even though you're looking at stuff.
I'm at a loss here.
You remember the in God of War? I forget where it was, but it's you've got Atreus with you and somebody else. And me doing the thing that I do, I always go off to explore, and
Yeah.
the other person's like, "What are you doing? The door's right there." And Atreus is like, "Oh yeah, he does that sometimes."
Yeah, I think it's. I wanted to say, oh god, I know the thing you're talking about, and I can't think who it's with. That's annoying me now. I've definitely heard it. I'll
I'll
not...
narrow it down. It's one of the gods.
What, in a game called God of War? Goodness me. What are you like? Might be. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to try and find it now. It is a fun clip. It's like, yeah, he does that sometimes. Exactly. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Ooh, that's a Nathan Drake jump, that is. You know what's funny as well? If you listen to the walking in Uncharted and in like Last of Us, they have this style of putting their footsteps together. Ooh, hello. Ooh, ooh.
23.
Whoa,
seconds.
that's way more than enough. That is.
Crafting. Listen mode clarity. Craft more
Scroll all the way
momentum.
over.
Learnable. Faster movement. Craft more pipe bombs. Learnable.
There you go.
Increase your efficiency
There we
at
go.
crafting pipe bombs.
Yeah,
Producing more from the same
and now
resources. Craft amount
you can
2.
craft a
Crafting.
few
Bulk
extras.
fit. Pipe bombs. Inventory full. Recipe requires alcohol. Canister.
Wait,
and
oh, because you.
explosive.
So
have
this is the
alcohol.
weird
3.
thing.
Canister. 2.
Where you
You
haven't
have
used
explosive.
enough.
3. Pipe bombs. 4. Maximum. 6.
Yeah, I had this
Oh.
I had this exact problem on my run
3 bombs.
when I did
So
this.
it won't let me craft
Circle button.
because that would
Back.
craft
L1
3, and I
button.
can only hold
Or
2 more.
R1 button
Well,
to switch tab.
kind of, yeah, but it's also the fact that you, like, I think it's because you've maxed out your original inventory limit, and the game's like, yeah, your inventory's full, So.
Oh, I see.
It's one of those weird.
So after I use, like, if this was to happen again, it would work.
What do you mean if this was to happen again? What do you mean?
If I was to have 4 out of 6, next time it'll let me craft. It just won't let me craft this time because it still thinks I'm full from the old limit.
Maybe that's my speculation anyway. The good thing is if you use 1 in, say, a future encounter, then you can just craft the remainder.
So now I just have to use a flamethrower and a pipe bomb.
You don't have to use a flamethrower. You don't have to. The pipe bomb.
I was saying now I just have to use a flamethrower.
Yeah, no, the flamethrower you don't have to use. The pipe bomb you have to if you want to get more pipe bombs. So that's mandatory. No, it's not.
I think we have different definitions of have to. I have a flamethrower. Therefore, by definition, I have to use it.
Well, you might get your chance soon enough. Who knows? Or you might get rather a perfect opportunity to. But that is not now.
Did I? Speaking of have to, did I tell you my real life story from a few weeks ago where I had to argue with a guy at the little storage facility?
No.
About
oh God.
What the about the difference between required and mandatory?
Oh God. Right. Okay. No, you didn't.
Oh my God, I was so livid about this. Now I have to share it with everyone. So we rented a storage unit because we needed to move stuff around basically. So we rented a storage unit, loaded a bunch of stuff in the car, went out there, and we get to the place and we're signing the paperwork, and the guy says the insurance for the storage unit is required. And I'm like, really? Like, can I get it through my other insurance? He's like, you might be able to, but it's required. So you can just get it right now, and you can always go back later and get it through your other insurance if you want. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It was like $30. So I put it on there. I call my insurance, and they're like, wait, he told you what? You don't need insurance for a storage unit? So I go back to him, and I'm like, okay, wait. So you told me that I have to have this insurance.
Right.
And I swear to God, this man, this is the true story, this is an actual human being, looks me in the face and says to me, oh, no, I said it was required. I never said it was mandatory.
Both of which, of course, mean basically the same thing.
I wanted to scream. It was so, and he's looking at me like there's not even a hint of a smile on his face. He's just looking at me deadpan. He's like, no, I said it was required. I never said it was mandatory.
What?
Oh my God.
Wow. Wow. I have no words. That is.
I didn't either. Normally when I start talking, you can't shut me up. He said that. I did not know what to say.
I don't blame you.
How do I respond to that?
I'd have probably just ended up going, they are the same thing.
Exactly.
Like, basically the same thing, if not identical. Like, uh-oh.
What, did you hear something?
No, well, I think it may have just been a movement thing or a... Ooh.
4 semi-auto rifle ammo.
Wow. The funny thing is, you haven't even used any for a while. Yep, there we go. Goodness me, that's...
Progress. Liv, you doing all right? Yeah.
That's a safe drop.
Are you?
Safe drop?
Yep, safe drop.
Not my best day.
There you go. I thought I'd tell you because I thought you would ask me anyway. Forgive me for slightly.
You know what's weird? I've gotten, I think, 99% of the audio cues now.
Yeah.
I not only recognize them immediately, like they're kind of almost instinct. Like I hear the ding for triangle, and I just the ding happens and my thumb moves.
Yeah. Case in point, you shivved that guy earlier as soon as he grabbed you. Like.
Yeah.
That was great. You saw the
But
queue come up.
this,
Couple of like about half
Every
a
single
second later.
time, I'm like, oh no, which one is it?
Yeah, no, I mean,
Because they both sound scary. I think is the problem. Like,
no, I would disagree. Like they don't like one sounds like oh god, this is deadly. The other one's like, there's a drop there. But maybe that's just me.
One half. Canister.
I think, well, maybe that's why I have such a hard time with it. To me, they both sound scary.
Yeah, maybe you're just too scared to take a leap of faith.
Doom. Well, yeah.
Although,
I mean, usually if I hear an eagle screech, then I know it's safe to do a leap.
I was going to say, usually when you do that, there's a bale of hay underneath. Imagine that Abby in Assassin's Creed. Goodness me, they would have no chance. Just
so there's a really fun thing in Assassin's Creed Shadows where, because you can play as Yasuke, who is the samurai,
which we haven't got to do yet, which is annoying.
He's definitely not an assassin. He is very much a samurai. He's very large, very strong,
massive dude in big armor.
But like, it would kind of break the game if he couldn't do a leap of faith. Because what if you're in a place that you need to do a leap of faith?
Yeah.
So he can. And what happens is he jumps off and he goes, ah! And then when he lands in the hay, he lands on his back.
Ow!
And the hay just like disappears in a poof. And he just kind of rolls over it and stands up, rubbing his back and going like, "Oh."
So, like, does the hay then disappear completely, or is it still there for later?
Yes. If you leave the area and come back, it'll reappear. But if you literally like if you jump from a leap of faith into the hay and then climb back up and jump, you will die.
That's a great mechanical tweak. That's wonderful.
There's also a couple sections. This one, I'm honestly not 100% sure if it's by design or an oversight, because I think it might be an oversight.
We might want to keep moving, by the way, as well, just for...
Oh, sorry, yeah. So because the game has seasons, in the winter, things can freeze, and some of the leaps of faith you do are into water.
Oh!
So the majority of places, the water that you jump into never freezes over, even in winter, which seems like that is by design.
Yes.
There's been a couple where, because especially you use these leaps of faith as a fast travel point, so you'll just fast travel, and then as soon as you fast travel, first thing you do is you jump off.
Yeah.
And there's been a couple times where I've fast traveled, jumped off, and heard that sound of doom and realized I'm jumping onto ice that's 300 feet below me.
Oh god! It's like,
yeah,
or just a loud crunch. Oh my god! I'm looking forward to going back into Shadows when we get the chance, because it actually worked reasonably well. Like, you didn't need to do much. It was mostly just for weird little sections. That's a safe drop.
So this is the safe one.
It's safe.
Okay.
Yep. When you hear that noise, it's also safe. Like, it just means you're dropping. It's fine.
Yeah, the other way to find out if it's safe is just, fall off and see what sound you hear afterwards.
Just fall off and see if you hear. So wait a minute. See if you just hear. Why not?
Abby.
Dun 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 dun. Oh god, there's actually a map in No Return. Uh-oh. I hear fun. I hear
You're gonna tell me that I shouldn't use the flamethrower on these guys either, aren't you?
Well, yeah. I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell you why though.
Wait, fuel? I got flamethrower ammo, and you're telling me not to use it.
I mean, if I say too much, it would spoil everything.
Oh. Fine, I'll trust you. I'm just saying, it's not mandatory that I use the flamethrower.
No,
it's
but
just required.
That's going to be a joke that we end up making. If you want to have a try at it, you could. I'm not going to stop you. Just don't use all of it. Do you know what I mean?
Does this count as an encounter? Like a new encounter?
Whoa, hold on. It might do. Well,
Options.
you can have a look. See if the menu says restart
X
encounter.
button. Select. Circle. Quit to main menu. Restart encounter.
Yep. So you can save
X
here.
button. Select. Circle button.
Actually, that's an
Restart
idea.
check
You could just save here.
game.
Oh yeah, and then
Manual
reload
save.
if I need to.
Yeah, just
Manual
reload the
from
save.
Current manual save. 7. Seattle
Yeah.
D2. Do you want to override? Yes.
That's an idea.
Just keep looking for a way out of here.
So if you
Okay.
want to burn everything alive and test out your incendiary rounds as well, you can.
Oh, which one should I do first?
Whichever you want. This is your playthrough or your test run. But I would suggest, if you're going to do anything, lure the clickers in first. Oh, actually, you might have bigger problems. Don't know if you hear that in the distance underneath.
Yeah, I do. It's a shambler.
Yeah, well spotted, sir. I'm pleased. I'm pleased you're learning.
It's his bubbly personality that gets me every time.
Oh, that's a horrible image. There you go. And to your right. What you can do is burn. Okay. Actually, that's not a. Well. That ain't a shambler, actually. Uh-oh. Oh! So, first of all, that one actually isn't a shambler.
We did it.
It's
We
the
killed
other
that big
one.
Demon. Yeah, we did. Come on.
Oh, the one for the first game. The
Yep.
What are they called? Bloaters?
Yay! I was
There we
waiting
go.
to see if you'd remember. So no, I'm going to tell you this because I learned this relatively recently, or kind of relearned it, I guess. I don't know if I ever really knew it before. So the way the flamethrower works and the way fire works in general is apparently it makes other things do extra damage. So you don't have to kill. You don't completely burn the enemy with just that. What you do is you use the flamethrower for like a second or a couple of seconds. You then switch to something else, and you do extra damage with whatever else it is. So, like, let's say you do flamethrower, then I don't know, hunting pistol, or like or stuff like that. But you can also, don't forget, you also have shotgun rounds. So you could use your incendiary shotgun rounds, set an enemy on fire with a single Hang on, I'll tell you in a second once you've.
Double barrel shotgun.
Yep.
Double barrel shotgun.
And then
Shotgun
switch.
ammo. 2 loaded. 6 reserve. Incendiary.
And then you set it. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Did you see that arrow shot? My God. Yeah. Ow. That's messy. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's not good. Crunchy.
Well, it was still fun.
Yeah, no. What you? I think the problem was you didn't switch away and then do damage with other things. That's your problem. Because don't forget, your first shot will set an enemy on fire. That's the idea. Not well. I mean, kind of. I mean, that might have been a one shot anyway, but. I wonder if it one shots bloaters. Huh. I think you miscued the. Yeah, this is all going to go horribly wrong. Wait. Did you? I mean, now would be a time to use your shotgun?
Yeah,
and that works. Oh God. Wow. I mean, by far not the cleanest.
Oh.
options.
Yeah.
To make the start encounter.
Or you could just load the save to
I'm
guarantee.
actually enjoying this.
Yeah, this is why the
It's like
encounters
I'm
menu
just-
exists.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Oh,
I'm trying
you know-
all the things.
Oh, I'm going to show you a strat as well. What you want to do? Try flamethrower.
we need to use
Try flamethrower into pipe bombs.
pipe bomb. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Especially because we have to use a
One.
pipe bomb in order to be able to craft more. Yeah.
Yeah, but so
Okay.
let's do like a one final sort of fake run, as it like staged run, as in you go full on flamethrower and pipe bombs, and then we'll play it properly because you can actually, if my memory serves, you can get through this encounter without firing a shot.
Well, where's the fun of that?
Well, I mean, if you want to try and have a laugh and try and do it, because then the idea is if it all goes loud, then all the enemies are going to be behind you.
X button.
So then you
Select
turn
circle
round,
button,
you
back.
Oh, and throw a
flamethrower
pipe bomb?
and or shotgun or pipe bomb. You have options.
Well, so here's what I thought just now.
Yeah.
The very first enemy that we seem to shoot every time is a clicker.
Yes.
What if I do crossbow for the clicker?
Yeah. Good.
That way nobody else is alerted.
Exactly. That takes
Then
the
I can
first one
sneak
out.
around.
'Cause
And then
the-
when I hear the bloater, then we can just do
One
flamethrower pipe
fl-
bomb.
Yeah, in theory. Don't forget, there's actually, I believe, there's an extra runner and a clicker there as well. So there's actually 4 enemies on field. So there's a runner. It's either a runner or a stalker, like one of those wall ones. I don't think it's a wall one though, because you have to normally get up to those. But it's a runner variant, let's call it, for lack of a better word. You've got 2 clickers, a runner variant, and a bloater
Button. Select
in
circle
play.
button, back.
Not all, of course, immediately active. God, I'm making it sound like a flipping strategy game. That
Just 1 second.
The Last
I
of Us
just
RTS. That
Had a wet nose on my hand.
Ew.
1 sec. It's
That's fine.
wet dog nose.
I was going to say, if you're wiping... Ugh. But how are you all liking this, chat? What do you think of DB's strategies that he's employing with this? And what do you think of the flamethrower? I think it's a fun thing. Not a thing I use a lot, but it's good fun.
I call this strategy kill it with fire.
Hmm. I call this strategy how to murder aliens, apparently. I always just remember seeing that in like the Alien films, just flamethrower it. Just it's like, yep,
circle button,
definitely dead now. Ooh, yeah.
When in doubt, flamethrower.
When in doubt, incendiary shotgun rounds. I'll be honest, I'm personally a big fan of the incendiary shotgun. It feels great. There's oh god, see, this is why this is such a hard thing to do, a run like this where I know the entire game. There are reasons to use every single gun, pretty much, and every single piece of kit that you get. And the flamethrower is one of those things where it eats through ammo like no tomorrow, as you've seen. But there are situations where it can be very helpful. I will say that much. Either way, spiders will perish, indeed. Indeed they will.
button, select
I
circle
assume,
button,
especially if you have, like, well, actually, come to think of it, I guess you could do the pipe bomb approach. You throw a bottle out, get them all in one area, and then flamethrower them all together.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can do that. I've tried that before and it does work. Not necessarily on this encounter, but I have done it on others. But you could do that on this. Or, I mean, if you really wanted to be bold, I mean, it would be extremely bold and extremely dangerous. What you could do is you could go up, kill that first clicker so that you've got that out of the way, then turn round from where you are, throw your distraction object, like brick, bottle, whatever, and make a break for it. Just run. and try and get through the door that way. Again, you have options. You can either kill everything in here,
Select circle button.
or you could, in theory, try and make a break for the door at the other end. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But yeah, this is the fun part about this. You have options. And the good thing is, actually, you've saved right here. So if you really wanted to and you're not happy with how it turns out, you can just rerun it again. It's not going to stop you. Because you've got to save literally at the door to the checkpoint.
Flamethrower, crossbow, arrows. 1 loaded. 4 reserved.
Oh, wow, that's not a... Wow. So that's woken him up as well.
Flamethrower, fuel.
Actually...
1 loaded. Brick,
Oh.
4 flamethrower. 0
So, no, you did it the wrong way around. It's the other way around.
4
You... Oh! Oh, God. Wow. This has all gone horribly wrong. You're on mute, I believe, unless you're really focused.
Oh, yes.
Because I was trying to talk you
Which is good
through.
because I was cursing up a storm too.
I don't blame you. Given the way that went sideways, I don't blame you. Yeah, I honestly couldn't blame you for that. So that first clicker, I would honestly go up and kill him directly because I think that's. Oh, okay. Weird.
Okay.
So that what is that because did you move in or did you just hit it?
Nope. I waited longer this time.
Okay. So through that, check if there's any items as you go around, because you might have a chance. Oh, there are. There's a couple. It's all right. Cool. Blade. Use. Oh, that's a whole blade as well. Nice. So remember, there's a click around here. And remember, explosives from stealth won't give away your location. So if you wanted to invisible while prone and pipe bomb the clicker, you could. You have options. Bear in mind that clicker is right there.
40 health total 125.
The clicker is right there, and you're probably going to go past him. I would, yeah. Oh God!
God damn it!
That's all right. Wow.
100 loaded. 0 reserved.
It's all right. And then pipe bomb.
Hunting pistol, crossbow, flamethrower.
Oh, or not? I don't know if you're connecting from that range. I genuinely need to hit that. What? Oh. I mean, yeah. I mean, wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
We did it.
Yeah, could have gone better.
3.
We did. Come on.
Wait, we already upgraded the damage, didn't we?
Yeah, I think you missed your second one. You hit the body with the first one, and then the final one was a headshot. I feel like you. And also, don't forget, the flamethrower is short range.
Yes.
So you're trying to like optimize the heck out of this. I love it. So. See how?
God bless it.
Yeah, I agree. So I would go up to him and just get a direct kill because then it guarantees. But that's just me.
That's a good point.
You can just direct kill. It's going to be a shiv, but that's okay.
Well, do they spot me?
No, they're just doing clicker things. That's fine. Clickers doing clicker things. That's the best way I can describe it. Okay, one there. Yeah. So 1. Good. Now item grab, because there's 2 around here. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. It was just kind of based on what we just done.
40
Well, actually, it's the health. That's fine.
25.
Yeah.
That's good. You can't get that one. That's okay. Bear in mind, there's a clicker around here because you're going to kind of circle through. Yeah. Oh, okay. There's lots of stuff. There's actually quite a lot of stuff in here, but I don't know how much of it you'll be able to use because there's lots. Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
One blade.
It seems consistent,
Oh, that's
which is
one we
good.
got earlier, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the one blade. So that's almost a shiv guaranteed, kind of ish. So that's good. Just keep in
Oh,
mind.
didn't we get the upgrade where we craft multiple shivs now?
You did, and you've already used 2. So if you use a 3rd one, you'd be good for that craft. If that makes sense. And there's a binding on the floor here as well. So if you were to crossbow that clicker, or be lucky enough to.
Throw crossbow, arrows.
Well, not crossbow,
One
it's shiv it
loaded,
even.
4
But
reserved.
yeah. Yeah, that one. Through the thing. Yeah, you come around here, it'll be... I would say use a shiv, but that's me. Yeah, get the shiv, cool. Now you can craft one. Craft a set.
Crafting, health kit, inventory
And
full
then-
silencer, in melee upgrade, in shivs, craftable, recipe requires. You now have 6.
There you go, you got a full
There we
complement.
go.
Button,
And now, if you back
button,
out,
or
you should be able to grab that.
3/4 bind.
And
Oh,
then there
nice.
should be another binding around there as well if you scan. I think it was a binding anyway I spotted earlier. If I'm right, I'm going to be really pleased. Whether it will let us find it. Open the drawer. Oh, of course. Oh.
1 blade.
Oh!
Oh, that's useful.
Who's been hiding knives in the drawers? That's kind of what I imagine it like anyway. I know it's sort of stylized as scissors, but I don't care. Just the idea that somebody's just leaving random knives kicking about. So there's... Oh, God, there's actually a 3rd
Oh, he's
clicker.
right there.
That's the bloater as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could... Right, so what... Right. What you could do is you could actually try and go towards that clicker and try and get the scan to focus in on him. Because he's over to your right.
I don't suppose I can shiv the bloater, right?
No, no. I wish you could. I mean, what you could do... I mean, no, that'd be insanely dangerous. I was going to say you could flamethrower him and then, like, hit him in melee, but I don't know how quick he'd react to you. Do you know what I mean? Because they will just grab you. I don't know how quick. Oh, you found the door.
Oh.
That's what I mean. Told you didn't have to fire a shot because...
Wow.
See?
Okay.
So no need to use too much ammo. See what I mean?
Okay. I like that.
See, it's it's, and the funny thing is, you can still hear that clicker through the other side of the door, and then he just gets
Yeah.
bored and just walks away. He's like, oh, okay. No, I hope you didn't mind me sort of coaching you through that, fella.
Ooh.
Jesus, I would.
Jesus.
Yeah, that one always scares me as well. Even though I know it's going to happen, I'm like, ah, don't do that.
The game lied to me. It said it was a safe jump.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it is, just not very. Like, it's safe, but it's not very safe. Ooh,
Oh.
we like that noise.
Ah.
Ah, my favorite sound.
Oh, wow.
A quarter. A quarter of what?
Okay, wait a second.
What?
Okay, hold on. So, I assume that was a vending machine or a window?
Yeah, yeah.
But if it was a vending machine, why would there be a quarter behind the glass?
I don't know. Don't question it.
It would be in the coin slot. It
Exactly.
would be, like, you don't go to a vending machine and like feed it potato chips and then select which coin you want to drop. It's the other way around.
Inverse vending machine. That would be weird. It's like, I would like a bag of crisps, please, for 1 quarter. Just feed it crisps and it just spits a quarter out. It's like, here is your quarter. Have a good day. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, I hope you did. I hope the advice I was giving in that last encounter wasn't too much.
No, it was excellent. When you first said you can get through without firing a shot, I was like, well, I don't want to just sneak around everybody. But the good part is we got to kill 2 clickers and then.
Even better. You got to shiv 2 clickers.
Yes.
And nobody else noticed. And you got to you got to also craft a full complement of shivs. So even better. Because you'd shivved that wall stalker earlier, actually, that was good. It was a lucky turn of events there. Yeah, good work.
You can take your mask off.
That's the stealthiest you've played, I think, for a while. It's good. It makes it.
I normally prefer to let my shotgun do the stealthing.
My shotgun is the stealthiest weapon I have. Bam! Oh god. Sounds handy. What? Like you feed it chips and then I don't know. That would be weirdly funny.
I think it's a great idea.
I suppose. Yeah, it'd be like reverse. Like, give us all the food you don't want, and we'll pay you.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh yeah, they have. I don't know if you guys have these over there, but a lot of like grocery stores will have this machine called a Coinstar, and you take all the loose change you happen to have at home. People will save up like a bucket.
Yeah.
Of change, and you feed it into the Coinstar, and it just counts all of it and gives you, I don't know, 90% of the value or something.
Oh yeah, we've got similar things, I guess, at arcades. They're quite fun. So you stick a load of like pound coins in, and you say exchange this for like 2p's or whatever it is, and it would just go, and it will just keep going and just spit out whatever you've chucked in as like 2p's, 10p's, whatever you need for the machines. It's like it's fun to watch. Weirdly fun to watch, but fun to watch. Oh god. DB next encounter. So I started blasting. just that. Oh goodness me. Do you want to save? Are you happy with how that run went? Whoa, okay. That's all right. You just slid. It's fine.
Yeah, that was, I think, a good.
Yeah, I'd say that was a. I'd say it was a reasonable. I'd say it was a pretty good way of doing it. There you go.
Do you want to Yes.
Like, it depends on what kind of a mood I'm in, as to whether I want to like murder everything in the room and then go and loot, or if I want to just try and make a break for the door. Most of the time, I will try and make a break for the door. Ooh,
Sure did.
special item. I don't know why, it just kind of reminded me of that. Oh. Yeah, just keep going. It's not an easy encounter to get through, though. Even if you know what you're doing, it's not straightforward.
Right there?
With sight, it's easy. Because you could just path your way through the patrol route.
Let's get out of here.
Let's not tell the others about what happened. I don't want Yara to worry.
You're a good brother.
Rhode Island.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
To view.
Okay.
Do you regret shaving your head?
You're not supposed to have regrets.
One half. Delayed.
I wish I had just known it. Then Yara wouldn't be caught in all of this.
Oof.
She'd be back home, taking care of her mom.
Does your mom need taking care of?
She's our mom. It's our duty.
I like the way they've written these pieces of dialogue, because it gives you character exposition, but it also gives you an insight into, you know, how that. Whoa!
18 parts.
Nice.
That's a lot of things. Also, though, no workbench around here, strangely enough. But yeah, no, it gives you insights into like the characters and all of that as well. But it also gives you kind of an insight into the attitudes of different like factions as well, to an extent. Ooh.
4 pistol ammo.
Nice.
Military pistol. Pistol ammo. 10 loaded. 6 reserve.
Yeah, you've got a.
Flamethrower. Fuel. 100 loaded. 0 flamethrower.
That's
Crossbow.
good.
Arrows. Crossbow. Arrows. Semi-auto rifle. Semi-auto rifle.
Yeah,
Semi-auto rifle ammo.
Oh.
12 loaded. 6 reserve.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Military pistol.
Yep.
Pistol ammo. 10 loaded.
Yeah, you've
6
checked all your things.
reserve.
You're fine.
Silencer equipped.
Silencer equipped. That's what I was waiting for.
I don't mind the silenced pistol. It's not a bad little thing. Once I think the trick is to be close enough. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But it's a matter
go
of
now?
judging the distances.
Over here.
I like it as essentially as the default carry weapon, because it's like it's a really good oh shoot response.
Sorry, I had to. You left that there. That was too good not to miss. Well, I mean, you miss all the time with that. Sorry, I had to. I mean, you'd have done the same if I'd have said that, probably. I'm sure. Oh my word. Oh well, yeah. I was gonna say, I know what you mean. Like, it's a good thing because if you fire it, nobody notices unless you've not got your silencer.
15.
Exactly.
Which is a you problem, not a game problem. Most of the time. Oh.
Problem exists between. Wait.
I don't know. Cartridge and well, if you want
Problem
to.
exists between.
There's gonna be a good K word. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends on how you want to spell it and what version of the. Anyway, let's carry on.
Problem exists between the air behind you and the gun.
Problem exists between gun and universe. I guess.
For anyone who's wondering what we're going on about, the old IT saying, problem exists between keyboard and chair.
Basically implying that it's the human using the device that's the problem. Which took me a little to understand it when I first heard it. I was like, oh, I get it. That makes sense. But I like the idea of typos being user to keyboard interface
Abby
errors.
creeps to the remains of a brick wall overlooking the end of a flooded street. A spotlight shines from the guarded hospital perimeter. She motions to Lev, who joins her. A motorized boat leaves a dock just below the fence line.
This is as far as you go.
But, wait, why?
Because they want to kill you. With me, they're just worried about a backgammon rematch.
What's backgammon?
I'm gonna go in the front door, grab the stuff, come right back. You're staying here, yeah?
Abby turns away from Lev. She moves to a break in the wall, then jumps down into the water. She swims to the surface.
Splush. Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to save here, you can, but actually, no, I wouldn't necessarily save yet.
We just saved a minute ago.
Yeah. No, my brain is like set into sort of doing very like per chapter permadeath or whatever, or runs where I need to save frequently. Very like per chapter permadeath, you can't actually save because it locks your save. But the funny thing is, on PC you can just save scum it. You can just back your saves up, so, which is what I ended up doing at one point for like a certain.
One thing I've really enjoyed in Atomfall. They have
autosave frequency.
Well, that too, but they have, if you do your key bindings, even for controllers, crucially for controllers, you can bind any action to a button press or a button hold.
Yeah.
And because it's a controller game, all the buttons are already spoken for, except not all the button holds are spoken for. So I have quick save bound to hold B. So if I'm about to do something particularly dumb, I just hold B for a half a second, game quick saves, then I do it, and if I die, I just reload. It's
I
fantastic.
like that. I don't know if I'd actually necessarily considered that, but I may have to go and do that for my runs. That'll be good. Or even our runs.
I'm a wolf! Don't shoot! It's me! It's Abby!
Abby? It's Abby, shit! Open the gate!
Like, I know it's not meant like that, but it's just like the interpretation of that line is up for debate. Like, does he really want to see Abby at all? He's like, it's Abby! Just.
I feel like there should have been a in sheep's clothing joke there somewhere.
Maybe, yeah, I know what you mean. I get kind of what you mean.
Before some scars see you.
Hey, guys.
Jesus, you swim here?
The boat got fucked.
It's one way
I
of
need
putting
to
it.
grab some medical supplies. I'm doing a thing for Isaac.
We're moving all these assets to Isaac. What does he need?
I can't talk about it. It's something away from the fob.
Well, everything's getting moved out and packed up. Take a look, see if anyone's got what you need.
Hey, is Nora around? Yesterday she said she was shipping out here.
Just left the last transport, but she'll be back.
Okay, thanks.
How are they still getting new recruits?
Maybe they're brainwashing all the trespassers that enter this city.
Ooh. An old Skyrim clip where a player saw a furnace, quick saved, and then jumped into it. That's great. That is wonderfully ridiculous. I love it.
What you got there?
Splints, tongue depressors, bedpans.
Is there anything surgical?
Saw some stuff like that inside a while back.
Thanks.
The irony being, you don't have to go for all these conversations. I think there's a couple more. I don't think you
Is there
have
any
to.
way to tell the difference between conversations and items?
Uh,
or are they all conversations?
Oh,
I don't know actually. They might all be
about Danny?
conversations, but it doesn't
I
matter.
heard rumors. Hope you're not spreading them.
Ooh.
No, we're not.
Good. Keep it that way.
Wow. The trouble is, there's loads of things and a special over there, which is what you'd ideally want to go for, but
Oh, hey, Bear. They got you all the way out here? There's a good boy.
it's almost like he acknowledges and he's like, yep, they have. Yeah,
My
you know.
dog makes that same like sound sometimes.
He's just like, oh god. It's one of those. I don't know where that special went, unless that was counted as a special. Oh. Yeah, there may be stuff that you missed, but it's not going to be hugely
Still
crucial.
clear in this place?
There
Yep, one floor at a time.
Still got supplies in there?
Oh, for sure. Lots of floors we still need to hit.
Ugh. Well, good luck.
Yeah, see that? I'm sure there was a special, but I don't know whether it counted. That ain't right. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. There was one earlier, but it's not going to be massively crucial, I don't think. Because that's the progression door thing.
I hate it, but I think we've already missed stuff anyway.
Abby enters the hospital to find a dark-haired woman.
Hey.
Abby. They got you out here too?
Yeah, what a haul. I need some medical supplies. Can you put me where I'm supposed to?
Abby, just checked in with Isaac. He wants you back at the fob.
3 guards enter.
Let me talk to Isaac.
Talk to him in person. You're going back with the next shipment. Sorry.
What are you doing?
She's been AWOL since yesterday.
A guard wearing a baseball cap pulls out handcuffs. He tilts his head, and the armed guards close in.
Give me your hands.
Abby stifles her frustration.
Shit.
She holds out her hands to the guard, who cuffs her.
Really? I mean, eh.
In an elevator, Abby's wrists are handcuffed around a railing.
Hey! Hey! Let me the fuck out!
Nora appears with Abby's backpack.
You're gonna dislocate your shoulder. Wow. I never thought I'd see you on Isaac's bad side.
Nora unlocks the cuffs.
You find no one at the aquarium? I talked to Manny.
I need some medical supplies.
Why? What happened to him?
Abby searches the pack.
Compartment syndrome. Bashed forearm.
You're not treating him, are you?
Mel.
Abby hands the list to Nora.
We don't have a lot of time.
Nora surveys the paper.
Jesus. Most of these supplies have been packed and shipped already.
Abby's head hangs. Nora lowers an arm, her face pensive.
What?
She glances at Abby.
We haven't cleared out the lower floors yet.
Abby pulls her pack on.
Would they have what I need?
Yeah, probably, but...
A whole bunch of things you don't want.
Rough.
Nora looks apprehensive.
I'll be fine.
Her eyes fall to the list. She hands the paper back to Abby.
You get caught. I had nothing to do with this.
Of course.
All right, come on.
Abby follows Nora out of the elevator.
Come Compartment syndrome.
There won't be any collectibles in this thing. It's just a walking section.
Boy's lucky he's dating a doctor.
Oh, actually, other than one little thing later, which is fine. I'll try and call it.
She was so fucked up after Isaac talked to her.
Isaac talked to her?
After he found out you left base, Isaac interrogated all of us. He was rough on her.
Did anyone talk?
Yeah, there is one little coin, I think, but so just keep an occasional eye out, but it's later on. It's a little later in this segment.
Nora,
Where are you two going?
to grab Abby. The boat's ready to head out.
Well, I still got boxes on the 3rd floor. Can you two bring them first?
Boat's pretty full.
Come on, I don't want to be here all day.
Fine.
Thanks.
The funny thing is, if you wanted the true experience, you could have actually played the PS4 version and got the plat on PS5 as well. But
And you're okay?
that's the annoying version
Always.
of doing it.
Well, Manny's been worried sick about you.
You know I'm here?
I bet he will
Keep an eye out for the coin. Just be aware.
So what's Owen's plan once Mel gets at Armouth?
Just keep going and just keep an eye out for it.
He's been talking about Santa Barbara.
Probably about here, maybe. Have a look.
Bullshit, right? Hold up.
Yeah, just have a look. Cause there it is.
Aha.
Yeah, I remembered it was round here.
All clear.
So if you just go for that,
Right.
it's an easy one to miss as well.
God, I feel so bad for Mel.
Just keep going.
Me too.
All right. These floors have the
Just need-
ICU,
yeah.
the trauma center, and a few surgical suites.
Sounds perfect.
There's a reason we haven't touched this area yet. It was ground zero for the whole city, where they brought the first infected before anyone knew better. It's gonna be overgrown to shit.
Awesome.
There you go.
Washington. Coin.
Yay!
Yes. Touchdown.
Hey, that's my coin! Wait a minute, that don't say Washington. My eyes are playing tricks on me again. Either that or I need a new pair of lenses. I don't know. Yeah. So you grab that one. That's a good one to grab because it's annoying to get because you have to do the whole walking section if you want to go back through, and it's like, ugh. Like, no, I don't want to do that again. So, yep, now we are continuing onwards. Yeah, they've got this very specific style of doing footsteps when they're doing walking with Naughty Dog games, if you listen to like
This
Uncharted
case-
and Last of Us.
Look for ambulances. They're contained, and I've gotten lucky before.
Good idea.
Yeah, just keep going. Don't worry, you'll know. You'll know when you're relatively free to move properly. And
May your survival be long.
May my death be swift.
See you back at base. Soon, I hope.
Yeah.
so I would save here. If I were you.
Options. Quit to make restart load game.
How are we doing on
Game.
time?
Partly
Manual
because
save. Created
we
manual
only have
save.
7 minutes
7.
left.
Seattle day 2. Do you want to override the save? Yes.
And this is actually kind of well, we've just crossed into the start of a chapter as well, just to kind of give you an idea. Even though there's no like,
I wouldn't be opposed to wrapping up a few minutes earlier.
That's what
I'm going
yeah.
to dinner with my brother.
Yeah,
so
yeah. No,
give me
that's
a
fine.
few
That's what I
extra
was.
minutes to get ready.
I was going to suggest that anyway. I wouldn't normally chat, but given where we are in the game,
Options.
I would
main menu.
say that's a
Go
fair
to main menu.
proposition. Besides, DB has done phenomenally well today. We've got through a load of this encounters and traversally bits, Skybridge, which I'm really glad we got to do. Not that we wouldn't have got to do it, but you know, really glad it went as well as it did. I think I died a couple of times during Skybridge.
Wow!
Yeah, it's not the hardest thing to you know, it's not the easiest sequence to do, and therefore it's not the hardest thing to just go Wah! like once or twice. It's not necessarily easy to fall off, but you can at times, which is unfortunate. But yeah, have good food in advance. Hopefully that goes well. Yeah, schedule wise, we are going to be wandering a hospital that is seemingly going to be, well, to use DB's wording, filled with stuff we don't want. At least from what was said back there. So yeah, that should be fun next week. And this Sunday will be Gears 5, which will be good fun. It's been a little while since we've done that, so that'll be good. And of course, my Doom: The Dark Ages review thoughts and stuff will go live on May the 9th. So keep an eye out for that as well. But with that being said, I want to thank DB for such an amazing continuation of the run once again. And I also want to thank all of you for the massive amount of support. It's hugely appreciated. It means so much. And I hope you're learning about accessibility within this game still, because I know like it's not necessarily easy to, but I hope these streams are as informative and entertaining as we try and make them. With that being said, all that remains for me to say is I've been Sightless Combat. Have a great rest of the day, whatever's happening in your part of the world, whatever's happening to you are. Stay safe, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next stream. Thank you very much for watching.